Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Game Night here at Heavy Cardboard. Tonight, we're busting out Vendel the Viking, designed by Yoon Monker and published by Ion Game Design. Now, Ion Game Design is a partner of ours, kind enough to sponsor this live stream, as well as provide us with this prototype tonight. So, big thanks to, well, Yoon, Basime, Robin, obviously Jess, everybody over at Ion. Certainly appreciate the support, as well as everything that. I am your host, Edward Euler. Y'all know them.
Shrey.
Derek.
All right. So, as I said, Vendel the Viking. You might be asking yourself, what the heck's a Vendel? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because, as we all know, Vendel is Swedish, yeah? Yeah. No, seriously. So, the Vendel area, I looked this up, took place leading up to the Viking era. So, Vendel to Viking. Viking era happened to coincide right at the beginning of the Middle Ages. Mm-hmm. So for the rest of Europe, starting the Middle Ages, was Vikings, Vendel is like the pre-step before that. So that's what we're doing. Now, this launched on Kickstarter today. As I mentioned, it is a sponsored stream. Everything is subject to change, and I'll be honest, a lot of the stuff that we have in front of us some of the stuff has already changed. Components, certainly are going to change, I know for a fact. Rules are going to change, layout, graphic design, all that stuff is subject to change, so keep that in mind. Check out the link down below if you were so inclined. You can check out all the details for that there. Now, with that said, this game plays, I think it's 1 to 6, right?
Yeah, 6 players.
So, you know, if you had looking for a 6-player game, check it out. On a serious, yes, but on a serious note, there is a way to step this game into Pax Viking, so you can take the ending of this, and that will change the beginning of Pax Viking. There's a transition that you can do that comes with the game.
Continue the campaign,
Yeah.
the lineage.
Yeah, the lineage, if you will, and more on that in a minute, actually, now that you mention that. On top of that, there's also a co-op mode, I believe, that's like 2 humans versus like 2 AI. So that is doable. Check out the Kickstarter for all that. We're just busting out a 3-player stream of it tonight. So I am going to do a pretty much most of the front end teach. It's not super involved. I'm going to make it super involved, but like the rules overhead really isn't too bad. If you're familiar with Pax Viking, aspects of this will seem familiar and other aspects will feel brand new because, well, it is. So y'all ready?
Yep.
I assume y'all at home are ready. Here we go. Welcome to Pax Viking. Now, this over here in the corner, ignore this. Ignore the man behind the curtain, so to speak. What is it you're looking at here in Pax Viking? Well, the main board.
Vendel the Viking.
Vendel the Viking. Wow, I did that, didn't I? I wonder how many times. Over under 3.5 did I do that, and we're already at 1. In Vendel the Viking, we have the main board here. So you have the turn order, the year track or the turn track here. Starts in 550 AD. Ends in 793, which, that coincides with when the Viking era started. So there we go. We have different areas out here, which are going to be for our venture tiles. If you're, again, familiar with Pax Viking, those will be familiar. Except all of these are venture tiles. There are no other types of tiles in this game. The map is broken down into 3 different regions. You have the German Ocean, which is all of this purple area there. Then you have the Genvik, which is all of the blue, or most of the blue, right here, okay? Then we have the Riverlands, which is all of the green there. There are 2 special places here, which are Ribe and Gut, and I'm going to apologize to all our Swedish friends tonight, because we're going to butcher pronunciations, but we will do our best. Ribe and Gut share between both the Riverlands as well as Genvik. So venture tiles, when they come out, normally are tied to a specific region. However, for Gut, it could be blue or green, as it were, so Genvik or Riverland. And Ribe could be purple or blue, or again, German Ocean or Genvik. Okay? So that is the main board out there. Then we have 2 different markets, although really we only have 1 market here. We have the market here, which are formidables. Okay, so these are kind of the people that we're going to have in our lineage throughout history. All of these are either historic or historical legend of that time period. So all of these, as you can see them, they have some flavor text down below them and whatnot. Then we have, really, it's just 3 draw piles, really, that have to do with, or that are the venture tiles for the 3 different regions that are out here. So the Ganvik, the German Ocean, Riverlands, okay? And then we have this weird board here, which really kind of caught my eye when I first saw the game. This is the Ancestry board. This is where we're going to be going when we claim these formidables to be able to then unlock these different kind of accomplishments and game scoring things here as we go along. But I'll get into more of that in a little bit. Then we have our actual main board. If you'll notice, our main board is a tree. The reason it's a tree, it's Vendel the Viking. So tonight, we are kind of creating our legacies so that later on, we can go and pillage in Pax Viking. So there's no pillaging here. There will be fighting, but no pillaging. That comes later. That said, all of our trees here, to start out with, your tree, obviously, you have your roots, you have your base of it here, and then it will go up from there. So we're going to be placing formidables out here in our tree, starting down here at the base, and then going and branching out from there. Then, honestly, it's a player aid down here for the 3 different areas that kind of tell the sequence of play, our basic actions, so on and so forth. Then we have our silver, which is, you know, your cash on hand. You have 2 long ships, technically not long ships yet. We're just going to call them boats for all intents and purposes. And then down below everybody's board, we have these action markers. These action markers are actually family members, and they are going to represent various things out here and allow us to take actions out there on the board. So that's pretty much everything, except we don't have all the formidables out here. It's a pretty healthy stack there. In addition to that, we have a bank, which are singles and 5s. So, okay. And I think there may be metal coins coming in the Kickstarter, so on and so forth. You'll notice also out here on our family tree, we have 4 mission cards. These are strictly in-game points if you accomplish them at the end of the game. You'll notice that we're playing the, I'm going to call it the pre-printed basic game. So on this side of the player board, which are double-sided, we have spots for 1 of each of the 4 different difficulties of the mission cards. Okay? And obviously the hard one goes there, so on and so forth. On the other side of the board is, these could be random in a sense that you could choose 4 legendary if you're feeling salty. You could choose 4 novice, etc., etc. You'll be able to mix and match. There are gold coins out here that you'll be able to acquire when you place formidables out there. And then we have other family members that you'll be able to unlock as the game goes along. So, what is it we are trying to do in this game? Well, I mean, ultimately, we are trying to get victory points. We are going to get victory points by having majorities out here in the various locations. Predominantly, though, we are going to get victory points from 2 different things. 1, our end-game mission cards, any that you've accumulated and accomplished, as well as these achievements out here. Or, we'll call it achievements. There are 3 different levels. There are the bronze, there are the silver, and then there are the gold. Those are 4, 8, and 10 points, respectively. Okay? I'll go more into detail on that here in a little bit. But how is it you actually play the game? Well, the game takes place over a maximum of 12 rounds. Within those 12 rounds, we're going to go in turn order and follow this sequence of play. So there is an action phase, and then there is a generation shift or a cleanup phase, if you will. The action phase, really simple. In turn order, each player chooses 1 basic or talent action. So you're choosing 1 action to perform, then spend the required number of action points. Everybody has a total of 4 action points in a round. A round is signified by these, and those are the 12 rounds there. So in a given round, you have 12 action points. However, you may spend those over the course of various number of actions, probably between 1 and 4. Okay, probably 2 to 4, I would say, actually. So we will, if Derek's the first player, he will take an action, spending 1 to 4 action points. Then it will become my turn, then Shrey's. Then we go back to Derek. If he has any action points left, he will carry out another action up to the, if he spent 2, then he would have 2 action points left. And that'll be easy to track out here on the board as we go along. After we have all exhausted all of our action points, then we, pretty simple, unexhaust or flip over to their active side all family members and return all ships, all boats to folks. Okay, easy enough. Advance the starting player, or the start marker. In our game, it's just going to go around and around until the end of the game. Then advance the round tracker. I mean, that's pretty doggone simple right there. So that's how the actual turns lay out. What are we doing on our turns? Well, I'm glad you asked that, all right? So there are basic actions here, and we're going to just go ahead and talk about these because these are what we're going to be taking, especially early on in the game. And we're going to take them throughout the rest of the game, but at the beginning of the game, these are all that are available to us because this just in, we don't have any family members out there. And again, family members are our markers here, okay? All right, so all family members can take any basic action. So whatever their specialty is, doesn't matter, they can take any of these 3 actions there, okay? When you do so, you exhaust that family member. What does that look like? Pretty simple. If we go out and we journey, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, and I have a merchant, here, I journeyed. I flip them over, it's exhausted, boom, done. Okay? Cool. All right. All right, so, journey. Place any one family member of yours on any location, then exhaust the family member. So any location. There is no adjacency in this game. What I mean by that is this, you could, if you so desire, you could actually go to there. Why? Because these are generations that are going through. They represent approximately 22 years. So being able to go from Munster all the way to Karelia in 22 years seems reasonable. So therefore, you can always, hey, just put out a family member out there and exhaust them. So just like what I talked about earlier, hey, I'm going to Moravia, good, exhaust, boom, done. That's a journey. Pretty simple. However, notice down below it says, if the location is empty and you want to place a venture tile, okay, you're going to spend 1 additional action or a ship. So what does that mean? Okay, well, you come out here to Moravia. That is here in the Riverlands. By doing that, that's going to cost me 1 action. If I wish to put a venture tile out, my option is exactly that venture tile. Why? Because it's the Riverlands and there's only ever going to be 1 face up. So pretty simple. If I choose to, I take the top 1, I throw it out there, I flip over that family member, but because I put a venture tile out, I'm going to have to place a boat on it as well. Now, if you take a look over here on the actual board itself, you'll notice that now on the flip down side, so if I chose, again, using the merchant here as my family member, I flip it over, that represents it's exhausted, and that's 1 action point. Then I put out a venture tile, that costs me a boat or a second action point. So of my 4 that I get in a given round, I've now spent 2 for that action. Okay? Pretty simple on that, I think, anyway. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. All right, so now going back to our basic actions over here, that was 2. However, notice it says if you have no presence in the region, you're also going to have to spend an additional action, aka another ship. You have 2 ships. So, what does presence mean? Presence means out here on the map itself, there are 3 different regions, as I mentioned. If you have the majority in the region, that means you have I have a majority in this location in the Riverlands, aka I have a presence. Does that make sense? Majority is very simple in that, do I have more pieces than any other player out there in that location? If the answer is yes, you have majority in there, and ergo, you have presence in that region. That makes sense.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So, even without that, because I have this, and I'm the only one on this tile, so 1 is higher than 0, 1 being my family member, even though they're exhausted, I still have a present, or I still have majority on that tile, because 1 to 0, as I said, so therefore I have presence here. But I did not before I took that action. So, placing the family member out and exhausting them, that's 1 action point. I choose or not to place the venture tile if there isn't one already there. If it is there, I would have to choose a different location to be able to go, or I can't put the venture tile out. But that was action number 2. And because I did not have a presence here in the Riverlands, that is action point numero 3, which means I have now 1 action point left to be able to take further actions this round. And again, by round, I mean that generation.
Yep.
That makes sense? I'm kind of driving this point home, but these are key concepts which are going to make the rest of the stuff make a whole lot of sense as we go along.
Yep.
Okay? All right, so that is Journey. Pretty simple. I don't think I need to beat that home anymore. The next option is Activate. If you have majority, okay, exhaust, technically, let me clarify this. If you have majority on the venture tile, then you exhaust a family member to activate the venture ability. Okay, see, that's pretty simple. So, coming back to our example out here. Well, it does not matter whether the ships are there or not. What does matter is, do I have somebody to be able to exhaust? The answer is no. But indulge me. Let's say this is a subsequent round, and it's like that. Okay, cool. For 1 action, I can exhaust any of my family members, regardless of what they are, merchant, warrior, whatever, and then carry out whatever the action is. There are a couple of different action venture tiles. There are activate ones, or action tiles, if you will, and then there are persistent ability ones that just have the little infinity symbol on them. Regardless of the type of tile, to activate it, to make whatever is written right here happen, you gotta flip somebody over, and that costs 1 of your 4 action points. This says, gain 2 silver for each venture you have majority in the Riverlands to a max of 6. Well, looking at this, I have exactly the majority of 1, so I would get 2 silver. Pretty straightforward. And now, here's the cool thing. If maybe I had, say, that, it was out there, those were already out there, I exhausted that family member to activate that venture tile. On my next action, I could flip one of these over, activate it, do the exact same thing if I want, as long as I have somebody available to be able to activate on that tile. Cool? Cool. All right. So let me clean those 2 up. All right. The final action is the invest. There's a whole lot of words here, but it's really simple. I'll go ahead and read it, but then I'll translate. Okay? If you have a majority on a venture tile and an unexhausted family member that matches the talent and location of a formidable in the market, then buy the formidable. Then after that, place the formidable in your family tree on a spot connected to a filled spot, gain any family member, any mission card, or any silver or gold, if it were, that are there into your supply. Then refresh the market. Then the matching family member is moved to the ancestry board and placed exhausted on a legal spot matching its talent. And finally, gain and resolve any ancestry tokens actions immediately.
Immediately.
Phew! That is a whole lot of words. But here, this is actually
It's pretty simple.
really, really simple. And I need to set something up. Tell me oh, that would have been really impressive if I nailed that.
Yeah,
I
right?
did
You're
not.
almost there.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's go back to this. So, taking a look at our board, or the main board. This is Moravia. I have an unexhausted, or I have a available, if you will, warrior specifically of my family member. It is a warrior out there, okay? So now, we're going to come over here and talk about the Formidables. The Formidables, they really have three things here that matter from a non-theme standpoint. They have the tied family member, so the type of family member required to recruit them, so to speak. And they have the location. So, if you take a look here at Radolf, let's go with it. It is a warrior and Moravia. His name and all of this here is all flavor text. And the artwork, gorgeous, but flavor text. So, I have a warrior in Moravia. So I can now go ahead and invest and basically acquire this into my family tree. There is a cost associated below it, so pretty straightforward. That's going to cost me 3 silver. Okay, so going through this. If I have a majority on a tile and it matches both the location as well as the family member, I do. So then I get to go ahead and take this. I would spend the 3 silver there. And now I can go ahead and place him in my family tree. My family tree, again, it's a tree, start at the bottom. So I would then be able to place it either here or here. Hey, let's go ahead and start with the hard one. I would place them there, like so. Then, and only then, can I look at my mission cards. You'll notice the harder ones, the ones that are going to require more planning, are here at the bottom. You might want to get those first so you can look at them. You cannot look at them until they've been formidabilized, if you will, by investing. Okay, easy enough? So I have this. I can now set this aside, having looked at it, but I'm not going to because whatever. That stays there. Now, the thing that I want to point out is if you look at these lines, you can go start on either one of those. Then from there, they go straight up to either of those. And then from there, they branch out here or to here, and then to there, and then finally to there. There is no crossover between the two halves up there to be able to get the 5 silver. Okay, so keep that in mind, just an FYI. Again, all of this is subject to change, prototype, yada, yada, yada. So, I now have Radolf in my legacy. So, you know, awesome. The other thing I want to point out is, while this is kind of a family tree, this is a loose family tree in that these are the notable members of your history.
That's right.
Okay? So, this is not necessarily going to be a female. It could be all males, it could be all females, it could be a mix and match. What this is the meaningful people in your history. It is not everybody. So my point is, this is not husband and wife, so on and so forth. You get the idea. It's just important people leading up to the Viking era that we're going into. Okay? All right. So, now that we have paid for that and we've acquired that, we now are going to do a couple other things. The first thing that we're going to do is refresh the market. Now, if you're familiar with, you know, Pax games and stuff like that, just slide and refill at the top. This is not so much like that. This takes a mechanism from Expedition Zeta, which is also a Yoon Munker design. So, the whole happened to come from here. At this point, I can manipulate this market loosely. And what I mean by that is you can always move left and right, and you can always move down. You may never move cards up. And you will only fill slots on the top row. So, in other words, we got to make a hole on the top. So how could I do this? I could drop that down and then maybe move that over and then fill that slot. But maybe there's a reason, instead of 4, maybe I'm thinking to be able to maybe try and invest in her later. I want to move that over, and then I move that. And you know what? Maybe I go there, maybe I don't. I'll go that. And that one I want cheaper. So then I will refill that slot. You get the idea from there without beating that horse to death entirely. But at the end of that, you will have a hole at the top, which we immediately refill from the market. All right. So we have now done 3 steps of that. Do we qualify, then we put them on the board, then we refresh the market. After we have done that, now we're talking about the ancestry board. So now we're going to go ahead and take this family member. This family member is going to come out here onto the ancestry board, and hey, what kind is it? He's a warrior, okay? In this case, it's a he, but whatever. So, warrior, it's exhausted. It comes in there because that was your action, okay? So, done. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this, though, a bit more in detail. As the game goes along, so on and so forth, you're acquiring more formidables. You're going to be placing more family members out here in the various actions that are out there. When you do so let's say on a subsequent action later on, I was able to maybe claim, I'm going to butcher this, but Luit Perga, who is a settler in Obertrites. So I went ahead and I did that. Cool. Now that I have 2 adjacent, you'll notice, and I'm going to move these. By the way, these are standees, but top-down camera, so we took the standee off. But I want to go ahead and clear some of these off so you can see this a little bit clearer. To get the longship, to discover the longship technology, kind of, you have to have both prerequisites, because notice that there are 2 lines for that. Once you have done so, then when you acquire another formidable, if it is either a warrior or a settler, you may then go ahead and discover or invent the longship. So I take them from the board, but let's say I actually get somebody that's a merchant. Well, that's fine. I can do this, but you know what that doesn't do? Get me a longship, right? So it would have to be specifically either a settler or a warrior. Anyway, let's say I go ahead and acquire that warrior. Cool, awesome. If I am the first player to be able to place there, I can do so. I take the longship. What does the longship do? Well, it's going to do 2 things. First off, 4 points at the end of the game. That seems non-trivial. And the second thing it's going to do is some sort of immediate activation bonus cool thing for all of these, except for the gold ones. Gold ones, here's their cool thing. They're worth 10 points. Okay. But anyway, the first player to claim it, gets it, is going to score it at the end of the game, and then immediately take whatever the bonus that it conveys. I'm not going to go into those right now. Okay? However, we talked about majorities throughout this game. Okay? So let's say, hey, Shrey had come there. That's cool, no problem. Shrey had come there. No problem there. But let's say before I did that, Shrey, being the horrible human being that he is, has something like that. I no longer have a majority in that location. What does that mean? I cannot advance past that until I'm either tied, and tied means even if Derek had one out there already, so in this case, it's not 3-1, it's 2-1-1. So if I were to get another warrior out there, now either Shrey or I could claim that longship with the next either warrior or settler. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then from there, they just branch out. So once you get that, maybe you come around and you try and get the all thing, which then between those 2, that would allow you to get the Valhalla Battle Spirit and get the bonus for that. Then once you have all those, then one of those 3 types, you can then claim that one. Okay, couple other things on this. Obviously, these are not space limited. Only the first player that claims whatever it is gets it. But here's the other thing. You're going to run out of family members. We have 3 of each out here, and then we have some others that we can unlock out there. But eventually, we're probably going to run out of the type of family member that you want to be able to continue to be able to get these gold ones. Well, the cool thing is you can always take from anywhere on the board if you need somebody. So, if you need a warrior, and I do not have, a warrior in my supply, I could take him from out here. You're losing a piece from out there, but whatever, you can do so. Also, you can always take from further behind. So in this case, let's say I needed a settler to be able to claim one of these things out here, right? Because actually it'd be over here, I digress. But once I vacated this, if I want to fill that up to then have a prerequisite for some of the other things, I'm going to have to go back through that and place it again. But once you've gotten let's say I've gotten the longship, I no longer need that settler there unless I'm trying to get the pagan legends, the navigator, etc. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Am I being clear on that? Okay? So that is how the Ancestry board works. All right. So now we've talked about all three of the basic actions. And you might be like, oh my God, I thought you said this was simple. It really is. Journey. Put a family member out, put it face down, maybe put out some ships if you're putting out a new venture tile. Cool. Activate, flip it over, do whatever it says. Third thing, oh, I want to claim one of these. Cool. Do you have the money? Does this and this match? Yes. With that out there, good, do it, boom, refresh the market, put your family member there, done. It really is that simple, and turns will go like that as we get rocking and rolling. Those are the three basic actions that are available. I only bring that up because now we're going to go into the talent actions, or the why do different types of family members matter other than this and this. And that is the talent actions over here, okay? I'm going to briefly do this because I've already established all of the actions, really. So what does this say? If you have a merchant, you exhaust that merchant, you gain 1 silver per region where you have a presence. What is presence? You got to have a majority in one location in that entire region. You have a presence. Cool. Then optionally, choose to either pay 2 silver to discard any 1 formidable from here and refresh it. Wow, awesome. Or draw 3 formidables. Choose 1 to replace in the top row, and then discard the other 2. So discard 1 of those, replace it with 1 of the 3, boom, done, and all the rest go into the discard. The 2 you had left over in that one. Easy enough. The settler action. Place 1 unexhausted family member in the location. Any type, doesn't have to be a settler. You're using the settler to bring out maybe a leader or something like that. Then, if you want, discard 2 missions from your hand. These are not in your hand. That is. So you would have to discard 2 of those to then be able to draw any 2 and keep 1. So you're paying 2 to maybe get something that you can do if you can't do those, right? Okay. A warrior. Very simple. Remove 1 family member of another player from the same location. So co-located with you. Any family member of them, just kill them and they go back to their supply. Their supply being down here, and they can always put them back out later. You get another kill per unexhausted warrior that you have there. So in other words, if you have 2 unexhausted warriors, you can kill 3 things of somebody else. Doesn't have to be the same player. Okay. The shipwright. Hey, we get to move extra stuff. Move the shipwright to any location. Again, there's no adjacency, so they can go anywhere out there on the board. Bringing up to 2 other family members from the region where the shipwright was. Cool. Shipwright's here, and he has a merchant and a warrior. All 3 of them can come here. Whether they're exhausted or not, as long as the shipwright isn't exhausted, when they get there, shipwright's going to be exhausted. The others stay in their whatever state they were, exhausted or not. Then, add a ship to the destination if it's a region where you do not have a presence. In other words, that costs an extra action or action point. You have 4, so there you go. A leader. Take a silver from a co-located family member of an opponent, obviously. So steal a buck. Okay, optionally, discard the venture tile that is there. Replace it with the top venture tile from the pile, matching the region on the map. What's that mean? Cool. Oh, you don't like that? If you have a leader, cool, you can go ahead and extort, and then, or even if you don't like that, you can discard it and you take the top one. This will be face up during these immediately refresh. Pretty simple. And then the Cirrus. Oh, the Cirrus.
Ah, the Cirrus.
Replace a family member of another player in the co-located location with one of yours, matching its talent and state. So what does that mean? oh, okay, cool. If I have a Cirrus out there and Derek has a leader, hey, I'm going to activate my Cirrus. Your leader goes away, and I get to bring out leader because that's what I punted away.
Boom.
Okay? And by the way, this can happen. You don't always have to have venture tiles out here because you might be planning on other things later on.
Need those action points.
Then, add a ship to the location because the Cirrus takes a second action. So it's always going to be 2. Guess what? If you've done 3 actions on a turn, you know what you can't do? That, because it's going to cost you 4. Now, how do you know how many actions you've taken? Look on the board. Look out here and look here. How many are face down? And how many ships do I have out there? That's how many actions I've taken. You get 4. So again, you're going to take 1 action using any number of action points that you have remaining up to 4. Go around the table. Once we're done, we're going to refresh. And then we're going to do it all over again. Then we're going to go into final scoring. What is final scoring? Pretty simple. Anywhere you have a majority out here, every venture tile, score 2 points. Then score for each of these. And then score for any of these that you've acquired or that you've both unlocked as well as meet. And finally, the last way that the game could end, a little bit prematurely, is if any player claims their second gold out here, which are hypothetical things that could have happened in a perfect Vendel world.
Technology.
Claim 2 of those. When you claim the second one, game ends immediately, and then go into final scoring. Whoever has the most points wins.
So if that happens, the person who claims second doesn't necessarily win.
That just
triggers the end of the game.
That triggers the end of the game. Then go into. But if you didn't win, I want to see what the other person's doing. Okay.
Yeah,
So there you go.
That's
and
20
that,
points.
folks, is Vendel the Viking. Okay. Pretty simple. Look, again, I can complicate anything. Okay. Let me just say that. I can make it. No, I'm being a little self-deprecating. But my point is, it's really not hard. So allow me to reset this up and get a drink, and we will get started. Over under Glory to Rome's 3.5. And place your bets on who you think wins. And you know what? The one other thing that I will talk about before we get started thinking about this, just for everybody at home, I will talk about what the bronze things are. Okay, what the special abilities of each of the bronze are. So here we go. The Navigator. Discard a venture in each region. I'm sorry, wrong page. Do not have these committed to memory. There we go. This is right. Okay. The Navigator. Relocate any number of family members from one location to one location. It's a teleport for as many from 1 to 1 for you. That's immediate when it happens. All of these are immediate. The Futhark. Again, apologies if I'm butchering these. Gain 2 extra actions this round.
That's so good.
So you get 6 points versus 4. That's awesome. Okay. Portage. For each settler you have on the map being obviously there, you may place 2 of your family members on the same location as the settler. Cool. The All Thing. Reorganize all 9 cards. Speaking of which, I gotta put this bad boy back. Reorganize all 9 cards. Put them wherever you want. Or discard any 3 and then refresh the market. You're going to have 3 holes to fill. Again, you're only going to be filling the top row, so manipulate it down from there, right? The Rune Stone is activate any one venture, even if you don't have a family member there. Just pick one. Oh, that's awesome. I want to do that. Do that. And finally, the Longship. Take a look at the top tile. For each of them, choose either to leave it there, discard it to the bottom, which means the top one then would refresh, or place it on an empty space out there on the map that matches its region. If there are no empty spaces, you know what you can't do? Put it out there. You can either leave it or discard it. So those are all the bronze. I will go over the silvers later. And again, you know what? I'll just hammer it real quick. The golds are the golds. So here we go. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm not. They're awesome. They're better than the bronze. There you go. Okay?
They're
Cool.
good rule
Good.
makers.
All right. All right.
good technology created by, the ancestors, working together. The settler and the warrior create the longship, which is the long boat for us early in the game.
All right, so we randomized turn order. We legitimately did. Before the game started, Derek won that or lost it, depending on your point of view.
Sure.
So, Derek starts with 5 silver. I'm going to call them bucks throughout the game, I have no doubt. Here in Vendel the Viking. See what I did there? I got it right. Second player has $3.
Yep.
Third player has 4. Yes, you heard that right. First is 5, 3, 4. Why? There's actually an advantage to going second over first, okay? All right? All right. Then we need to place our home location out here. So in turn order, so Derek's going to place it on any location out here. Now, what are you thinking when you're placing your home location out here? And I'm just making sure we don't forget anything for the setup. Is you probably want to put it somewhere out there that, I don't know, matches one of these to start with. That'd probably be a good idea. So we have 2 monsters. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also, your home location always counts as a +1 for majority. So technically, Derek has majority here, even though he has no presence.
I can't take an action because I don't have any people.
Check that. You can't take an action, but you do have majority, which means you do have presence.
That's right.
In the German Ocean because of his. You're green. I'll stop messing with it. Done. I'm next. I'm gonna make it really easy for me, and I'm gonna stay in the green because short arms. Obertrites, Marie. You know what? I'll stick with what I know. I'll do that. From the example. I'll start in Moravia. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And Shrey?
And I will. And we are not allowed to start in one of the special locations.
Oh, right. You cannot start in Rebay or Goot because those could be any color, either color, respectively. And
all right, I will start in right here.
Sapmi?
Sapmi, yeah.
Okay. Again, last time I'll say it. Apology for the pronunciation. So now, add a venture to the location from the corresponding region. Pretty simple. We all happen to start in different. So hey, you get a venture. You get a venture. You get a venture. There we go. So we all have majority in those. Do we want to, as we put them out, I guess we'll go ahead and cover what they are, and then we will flip these up. So that will always be blue, that will always be purple, that will always be green. But go ahead. Malt farming, is that?
Yeah, that's malt farming. Pay 2 silver to place a family member on an unoccupied venture on the map.
Wow. Came out early.
That's nice.
While we're here, because they can see it here, the Riverlands is exactly what it from the teaching. So gain 2 for every venture you have majority on in the Riverlands. So any of the green areas,
max of
which
6.
may be Goot if it's green and not if it's Goot.
If it's good for you.
If it's not blue, and then up there in Genvik.
This is the helmet casing, or is it casting?
Casting.
This turn I activate to have all formidables cost 3 in the market.
Oh, as opposed to 5.
Wow.
But also,
Seems good.
that one here wouldn't cost 2, it would cost 3. But you're probably trying to get these cheaper, right? Because 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3.
It was pretty much the lowest cost.
Okay.
Really.
All right, so that's what came out. And then over here, gain 3 silver per pair of the same talent you have in your tree. Talent is your types of family members, right?
Same type.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then that is pearl necklace crafting. Then coin crafting is move a shipwright from this venture to another venture in the same region without exhausting the shipwright or placing any ships. That's awesome. So basically it makes the shipwright be able to move around the German Ocean very easily. Okay? In the same region. Now I say because it still could be Rebay, which still is German Ocean. And then this one is horse farming. Gain a silver per family member you have on the map. Up to 6.
Nice. Okay.
All right. here we go. Starting 8:13. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Derek, you're up.
All right. So for my first action, I would like to journey, and I will journey.
Doo-dah.
I will journey a ship right over to Munster.
Okay, so journeying
He
is a
comes in.
family member.
Exhausted
Exhaust.
from
Good.
from the journey.
Okay. Now, he had a presence
I did.
already.
So I didn't
Why?
have to use
Because
it.
of his +1 there. He didn't place a venture, so he didn't have to place an additional ship. So that was literally 1 action point, and now he's done. My turn. I could do the same, and I see no reason not to. So here you go. I will journey with a warrior. Boom, done. Why? Because, yeah.
I will do different.
Ooh.
Why not? So I'm going to stay in in Ganvik,
Okay.
but I'm going to take this leader and the top card and go to, where is it?
Upakra.
Yes,
Okay.
right there. So this will come in exhausted. Because it's a new venture, I have to place a boat out.
Right, and you had a presence already
Right.
because of that, so he didn't have to place a second boat. Whereas if he'd done that in purple or green, he would have. Boom, done. So now, take a moment and take a look at this just for a second. We see Shrey has 2 action points used. I have 1. And obviously we have nothing out here, so there we go. That's how we can track how many action points have you used. It doesn't matter the number of actions you've taken. It's number of action points available.
That's right.
What do we have? Is persistent in Ganvik. This turn, you may invest in 1 formidable from the Ganvik region without matching the family member, the talent.
That's
Well, really? Okay.
Wow.
And it feels like all of these, in a lot of ways, are overpowered. But if everything's overpowered, nothing's overpowered.
And you have to activate them. It's not like,
Yeah,
you know,
right,
you have
yep.
to spend an action, so it's one of your 4.
Oh, shoot. I need to change that. Yep. It should be 3-player. I apologize. Go ahead, Derek. Take your turn.
Is it me?
Yep, I just did that.
And what did, oh, okay. And then I think I will also like to journey, and I will go over, let me do,
Fixed.
let's journey another shipwright over to, yeah.
And are you putting venture tile out?
Yes, and I'm also going to put a venture tile out, so I'll use an additional point.
And that is...
And I will go over.
That's not annoying. There we go. Oh, better.
And that's Austrasia. Austrasia, okay.
Australia. Yeah, right? Okay. All right, cool. So that's 3 of Derek's points. Oh, and that flips, and that says, activate to perform another venture ability where you are alone. Pretty self-explanatory on that one. Wow, is it... I'm so conflicted. I want to look at these before I make any major decisions, but you can't until you start getting formidables, and you can't do that until you, at least into the second year, or a second generation. So, man, that's awfully good. That really, really is.
You might want to.
You can invest in 1 formidable from Ganvik. So, I don't know, maybe, say, Svea.
Svea.
Without
Right here.
the matching.
Open.
So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and journey. So, I'm going to journey with a settler. Or a Cirrus. Oh, let's go Cirrus. So I'm going to journey to Svea with the Cirrus. That's 1 action point. I'm going to put that out. Check that. That is 2 action points because that is a different region and I do not have a presence.
Right.
And for my third action point of this, of which I am allowed, because 3 and that's 4, I'll go ahead and put that out there in Svea. You might be asking yourself, why did Edward choose a Cirrus? Well, if we're looking at this, you know that I already have the warrior for Moravia, as of right now. Potentially, that will go here. The Cirrus would go here, which will give me both of those to then be able to unlock the all thing. If everything goes to plan. Okay?
All right, I will.
And literally, I'm done for the round. Now,
I was at.
Yeah, that's 4.
That's 4. Yeah,
Right.
I'm going to put a seer in Ganvik.
Okay?
Seerist.
Yep.
I'm going to place some merchant in.
All right. So,
I have one more.
yeah, so here, we can look at that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 for Derek, he's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm done. And Shrey, 1, 2, 3, you got one more action point. So what he can't do is he can't put anyone out anywhere. He can't journey anywhere that isn't blue.
That's right.
And he cannot put out a venture tile, which we should have flipped this, by the way.
Oh, yes. What's it?
This says, place family member on an unpopulated venture tile in the German Ocean.
Okay. Similar to the one. Oh, but it's the other territory.
It is. Or a different region. Okay?
Okay, I will put a settler. Ooh.
And you can put them out in these empty areas, right? Because then you have somebody out there already.
I'm going to put it right there.
Okay, that's all 4. So now, taking a look again at the sequence of play. Hey, what do we do now? Hey, that's it. So we're going in generation ship. So flip everybody up. Return all our ships. Pass the turn order marker. Advance the round tracker. Pretty simple.
So
There. Flip. 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 Get your ships. Done. We're into the second generation.
Get your loan.
Oh, that makes sense? Like, so far. I mean, obviously, we haven't hit the meat of it. That's a really basic start, but that's pretty standard-ish. All right. So I am the first player now. And now, we all have unexhausted family members. So what is it we want to do? Well, if you take a look out here, nobody has a warrior except for me. So I feel pretty confident I'm going to be able to claim that if I so desire. But here's the other problem that I've kind of overlooked. Is you need cash to be able to do these things. So the Svea one costs 4. I have 3. Yeah, but then if I activate this, my warrior, so basically, moral of the story, I can't get both of the formidables that I don't see a way to be able to do that right now.
Unless you journey a bunch this and then next turn. You can.
Right, yeah, exactly. But you know what? That Riverlands one is awfully useful to be able to get cash. All of these are good. That seems okay. All right, I am going to go ahead and journey for my first action. I'm going to journey out here to Obertrites with a settler. That's one action. I'm already have a presence, so there. And then I will do action number 2. Go ahead and bring that Riverlands out there
the ship.
and a ship.
Yeah.
Boom, done. That's me.
Flip that, please.
And-
Yeah, no. If you left that, I probably would have.
Because money's tight at the beginning of the game, right? So, and possibly longer than that. This one says it's a persistent. This turn, you may invest in one formidable from the Riverlands region without matching. So it's basically the exact same as that one, but for a different region. We haven't seen all these. So, all right. All right. So, I mean, it gives you flexibility.
Yep. I think I will do this before Derek makes it more expensive, which he could. So I will invest.
Okay, so walk us through step by step for the first.
So it's two. So I will invest. So the first step is if I have majority on a venture, which I do, in Ganvik, in Sapmi, and in an unexhausted family, a member that matches the talent and location. So there is that.
There we go. Yeah.
Right
Oop,
there.
hold on, I hit the wrong one. A moment. So set me, need a Cirrus.
Yeah.
You have that.
Yeah.
Okay, checks out. Done.
So I can buy the
2 silver.
Yeah, I pay 2 silver. It's the cheapest it's going to get. I take that.
Wait on that. Keep
Okay.
going.
Anyway, this is going to go onto my board. It can either go. It has to go in one of these locations. I'm
Yep.
going to look at the.
Yeah, it's only taken 22 years to make a few coins. Hey, things were slow back in the day.
Let's take a look at the legendary. So I'll put that there. I get to look at this.
You can either.
I look out. Do you want me to?
If you want to, that's up to you.
I don't know if people will be able to read it. It's just smallish print, but.
Okay. Well, I'll share with mine when I get mine.
All right.
So that's fine. All right. So now.
Oh.
Oh.
I need to. Okay, I'll need to look at the.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So now, market games. So you can move side to side or down.
So you're in there, so we don't want to do that. So move this one over, please. Move this one down. Move that one over, and then move this one down.
Can you stop with that? And now you could do more up there, but choose not to.
Right.
And Moravia,
another
a leader.
Moravia.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
And then this, which would have been exhausted by this action, so it would have been like that.
That's
needs
right.
to go onto the ancestry board, and it goes into the Cirrus
There we go.
location.
Boom. That was
And that's it.
1 action point.
Yep.
Done. Derek, you're up. And so now, again, we're looking here, and we're looking here for how many action points you've exhausted, right?
Yep.
And it actually is really clear. Okay?
See, I have 5, so I could use. Yeah, I think I'll move. And you were right. I was gonna move your item. So I'm gonna take the invest action.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
here, we'll just
take it
power
in
through
Munster.
it real quick. So Munster and a shipwright
Yep.
right here.
Yeah, so I'll exhaust the shipwright. The shipwright is that lovely gentleman right there. It'll
3
cost me
coins.
3 coins. I'll pay that 3 coins. I'll add him to my, and I would love to do legendary, but since I'm already doing the shipwright direction, I think I'm going to need these
Oh,
guys.
because the shipwrights are over there. And these were random, where we put these
randomly
out.
put
Yeah.
out, but it's leaning me towards this direction,
Sure.
so I'm going to get this one first.
And
if
then
anybody wants to see
look
it,
at that in a little bit.
I will.
Go ahead, manipulate the market.
Okay, let's. And it's helping you so
And
much.
that's a
but
shipwright, and the shipwright will go there.
I need to bring those down. By bringing that down, whoo! All right. Oh man, but that's helping you.
You want to help one of us?
I have to help one of you. Okay, so I'm going to move that
I'm
one.
the only one without a formidable, I would like to point out.
I'm going to move that one down that way.
Here?
Yeah, and then that one down. Yeah, and then this whole row down.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have Samajita Settler. Okay. Keith, I believe is his name. Okay. All right. I'm up.
Could I see the?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Go for it. Okay, well, I put that out there, which is going to be great to get money later. What that is not going to be is money now. So I'm just going to go ahead and exhaust my warrior and just activate the tile. Gain 2 for every venture. I have the majority in the Riverlands. Oh, I have 2 of those. That'd be $4. So there's a 5.
Yep.
Put back a 1. Boom, done. That's
nice.
me. Okay.
All right. So I've used 1 action. I could put out another thing. I kind of wish there was some money out there, but there really isn't.
I mean, you could always come and attempt to take majority. I've already got my $4 for it.
Yeah, but what is this? Oh, that's Munster. You left, but there is another one of those. And to get there, it would cost me a extra
That would
ship.
cost you 2, yep.
So I will do that. I will send out this over here, and it costs me a ship. So
And the reason, because you don't have a
I
presence
have
in...
no presence in the German Ocean.
Yep.
Done.
Seer?
You do have...
1 action.
Oh, I didn't have presence there because of this.
Right.
Right, okay.
Yep, exactly. All right. So now I will do what y'all have done here with Svea. So Svea is going to cost me 4. Hold on. Yeah, because it doesn't have to match, right? I have to activate that to be able to do that. Aye, glory to rum to me.
Order of operation.
Yep. Well, that's okay. I imagine Yoon was just sitting there watching the screen going, oh, just wait, he'll see it. Oh, I saw it. What the problem is, and what do you have to do to activate a tile? You have to activate it, so it would cost me that, which then, then I would, to be able to invest, I would have to have an unexhausted.
That's right.
And the problem is that doesn't work. So doing that doesn't make sense because it wouldn't grant me anything this round. Oh.
Yep.
Whoopsie. So, hey, good news. I have cash. So I have 1, 2, 3 actions done. So basically, I could put somebody out in either the Riverlands or up in Genvik. Gunvik. Genvik. I'm looking at here, there, and then there, so it gets me those, which doesn't help me. So, theoretically, that one, and that one, I have the ability to take theoretically. Which is there, and there, which doesn't get me to the second level on any of them. So I think what I will do is I will go and put out a warrior up there in Svea. Done. That's my 4th action. I'm done for the round. Shrey?
I have my 4th action now, which... Yeah, fine, I'll do this. That's a seer.
Okay. I see your Cirrus, and I raise you
A warrior.
a warrior. That is 1, 2.
Wasn't my plan.
So that is 3, 4 for Shrey, 4 for me. Derek?
I have 2 more
1,
actions.
2, 3.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
have
right.
one more.
One more action.
So 2 there, 1 there, 1 left.
And I also wanted to venture without looking yet. So let's go to let's bring another seer out and I'll here.
Okay. That is 4. All right. Refresh. So flip
Flippity flip.
there. And these flip. The reason these flip, not for any special reason as far as, oh, does it matter whether they're face down or face up? No. Just tracking actions. So there we go. And that move, Shrey, you're up.
Yeah, so
Get it,
I mean,
you're up,
Derek's
you're
fighting
up,
me here. I
you're
don't.
up,
The
you're
problem is that
I know
you
he activates first too.
Europe. Like, not Asia, but Europe.
But if
It is Europe.
So if I
he's
convert
up.
your seer,
I know.
then you can just kill me.
Yes.
If I convert your warrior, you can just convert me.
Yeah. That's why I put those 2 pieces there.
Right.
Run us through that again?
Well, so the problem is like Derek's got the things that get rid of pieces and converts pieces. So I could use my seer right now to convert either of these.
Right.
So I could convert this into like my seer, but then Derek can just kill my seer, and then he maintains presence, yes, presence, because it'd be
Majority.
It'd be 2 to 2 at that point. So
It would 3 because I have 1+1. It's my base.
no. You would have 2.
It'd be
after
2
that.
to 2. Nobody would have majority,
Got
actually,
it, got
right?
In that case,
Got it.
I could convert as warrior, in which case then I would have 3 to 2, and then Derek would just convert one of my pieces back, and then be 3 to 2.
And the Cirrus also costs an extra action to
Right.
be able to do it, right? So, yeah.
I mean, I was hoping Derek wouldn't bother fighting me here. I don't know. I guess he wants to.
Well, I was planning on using that action. I just didn't put out another worker because, yeah. But I left the back door open, so yeah.
As
It
you
happens,
do.
yeah.
And Shrey's looking at
As I was, yeah.
more
This is actually
movement.
2 to put
Yeah,
fate
and
in,
I have this over here. I have this special action that I can do.
which is what.
I can basically move stuff. So I would prefer to move that to somewhere and not my own region, obviously, but the action really isn't that great, but I mean...
No, I mean the action's pretty good. It's just the problem is like now I have to decide whether I continue this fight or do something else, and it's not. It doesn't really help either of us to continue this fight. So I can just sit there and do something else in the meantime. The problem is I have no presence here, so it's not like I can come to a different location in the German Ocean.
Oh, right, because you don't have majority, ergo you don't have presence, so it's going to cost you the extra action no matter what. Yeah.
So he didn't let me.
Yeah, you chose a bad place to go. That's all I can say. Sorry.
So the Cold War in Munster. All right, got it. Okay.
Okay, so let's do something else.
Alyssa says, I get back from dinner and the first thing I hear is Shrey sighing. Sign of a great game.
Oh, sorry, Shrey.
And it's not like there's any other.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Nuestria,
Right here, where Derek is.
okay, and there's Austrasia.
Right here.
And that's it, in Munster. Those are the only 3. Could I interest you in churning through that? And there is a way to do it.
Where is that? Right,
Okay.
merchant. I can get. I can get a buck. That's the problem. Is it only gets me a buck.
Where you have presence, which you currently only have presence in the Genvik region,
If
right?
I had, that's why one of the reasons I was coming over here was to get more presence to make that more viable.
Fair.
Sorry.
Fair.
Um.
And talking about the merchant action, the secondary thing, which
Yes.
is right there. Either discard 1 or choose 3 and discard 1 from the top row specifically.
What does this say?
It says activate to perform another venture ability where you are alone.
Okay. Okay.
So you activate this to then be able to activate a different location. Activate to perform another venture ability where you are alone. Why wouldn't you just activate that? Oh, I guess that way it doesn't cost you that family member in that location.
Okay, sure.
Right, yeah.
And this train may invest in 1 from the Riverlands region without matching. Oh, sure, I'll take that. All right, let's take that Riverlands
Yeah, okay. So
card, and we'll use a.
Ewan says it's a very nice little non-violent skirmish. Matt says there's a battle to be the big cheese in Munster. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
Let's
A lot of
put
cheesy play in
out-
Munster.
Ooh.
No. Put out my merchant. And from it, yeah. So I guess I could go, but neither of these are merchant, right? Maybe I'll put up my in the hopes that eventually that won't come down.
A settler.
Yeah, settlers could bring out more people.
And the second one, right.
And the third one.
Oh, because a new region as well for you. But hey, you bite the bullet once, but once you're there, unless it's your last one that leaves there, but yeah. So this venture here is place 2 Cirrus, Cirrus I, in 2 different Riverlands locations.
No.
That's a good way to get a whole... And I don't know why, but I feel like this is like an intrigue card. And the fact that it's a... I'm going to butcher it, but Hagia Sophia, like the... where it represents, that feels appropriate. All right, Derek.
All right, I'm going to journey here. So I'm going to exhaust the ship. And then place the purple one out.
You can place somebody out there if you wish.
Right. But that would be another action to add another person.
You're going to exhaust that if you don't.
Oh, all right. Well, then I'll probably...
Because it's going to cost you 2 actions no matter what. So you might as well put them out.
I thought because he had already journeyed there. Okay, so let me put a settler out because I don't have a settler currently out.
The point is the action itself costs placing a family member. So no matter what, right?
Got it. Okay. That works. I mean, having more members out is good.
So now I have options. I mean, that gets me... Oh, that's in... No, that's 4. That's 4. So if I activate either of those, that would be a total of 4 silver. But I think I will go ahead and take the cheap easy. So I'm going to go ahead and invest. Obertrites, the settler, it's 2. It's the cheapest. I might as well. So I'll spend my 2 there. I'll go with the legendary. I'll show you all that here in a moment. There. The settler will go there. And then here for the formidables. Well, I like the Moravia one cheap here because that is right there. Svea is far too expensive up there at 4, so we're going to go there and there. Now what do? Well, I don't want to help Derek too much. I already helped Derek by moving the Nuestria here for him, so I don't think I need to help him anymore by dropping that Austrasia one down. So while it kind of hurts Shrey a little bit, he can't afford it either way because he only has $2. So at least I'm not keeping him from being able to do that. And that's how I'm telling myself. Yep, 100%. And I will drop that down and there. Dumnoria? No, Dumnonia. There we go. So a Cirrus in Dumnonia, which is there. And for those at home, if y'all look down for a moment, I will let y'all see this. Here we go. So what do we got? At the end of the game, that's not news, but... Oh my. You don't ask for much, do you? Sheesh. Okay. Well, theoretically, that's what we're shooting for. That's me.
I think I need a warrior over here.
Why do you need a warrior over there?
Just because I want more pieces out, and I don't have a warrior out there yet.
So. Once you leave, you don't want something like this to happen where I utilize this tile. It says pay 2 and then place a family member on a tile like this.
Unoccupied. Yep.
And now I have presence in this area.
There is that. So well done, you.
That's kind of why we were fighting over this tile.
That's not why I was fighting.
Oh, that's
why Derek was fighting over that.
List actions to go into other areas.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it again. So I'm going to go ahead and invest here in Moravia. So there, it's going to cost me 3. Hold on. I messed that up. I did that in the wrong order. Should have done that one and then got that. Oh well. Because I cost myself 2 silver by doing that.
Oh, because you don't have, yeah.
Yep. So I could get another 2. The 2 would be... That works, though. It's not super great. But instead... Do I... Or worry about it later? I think I'll worry about it later. Yeah. So I'm pivoting. I have the ability to do that, but I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and do that here in Svea. So instead, so the Svea one will cost me 3. It's a warrior as well. So that, I will figure out where that's going. That will go there. Now, it could go either there or over here on the hard one. Do I get the easy or the hard one is the question. And then we're also looking at what side do we want to go to. And they both have warriors on them. This is a warrior earlier. Ship rate is really nice. Let's just go ahead and do that, I guess. And if you all look down for a moment. Here we go. So we have at the end of the game. Okay. So you see that specific is a specific talent. Okay. So I need that. Okay. Good to know. All right. And I need to manipulate. What? Huh. There is a... You know what? I'll be nice to Shrey. It's all about helping Shrey today. It's Shrey Day. Okay?
I haven't been helping him enough.
So we'll go there. Yeah, that helps me, but we don't need to talk about that. There you go, Shrey. All right, because you have a merchant there. I'm helping you. It's all about making that cheaper.
Helping me have a...
Okay, it's all about... Right. Well, I mean, you got to deal with that, but I'm saying I'm making it. Made it a.
You made it more of
cheaper.
a fight, yeah.
Hey, yeah. I'm a team player.
You're making me want to convert his guy even more.
And honestly, I kind of like that one here. Nobody has any leaders out yet, do we? Oh, Shrey does. I'll leave that there. So I will just go ahead and drop that. I don't think a whole lot's going to happen that's going to help me, so I'll go ahead. There we go. We got another Austrasia, and that is a Cirrus. Okay, here we go.
I have an action left, right? 1, 2, 3. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, so...
Yeah.
And I have one, but this comes in, it must come in exhausted, right?
No.
Yeah.
Pay 2 to place a family member on an unoccupied venture. No.
Wow.
You paid the 2 silver, I assume, right? You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Then no. Comes in unexhausted, so you're good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, so you're going to end up getting
$6
silver, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seems good.
6 silver for what? Oh, for
Activating that.
And
'Cause one for every person on the board you have.
Yeah, that's nice.
If you have a 6 or more, or at least 6, then it's maxed, right?
All right, let me put out a...
Wow, did not expect that.
All right, I will bring this out.
That was a shipwreck? Okay.
Shipwrecks.
I will flip this and get $6.
Yep, game 1 for every family member you have on the map, max 6. Pretty straightforward. I'd like to say I looked this far ahead. I didn't.
Oh.
But I'm gonna take it. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm gonna take full credit for it.
Okay.
I was worried about getting extra money. Because of that, I don't need it. I have $2 left,
Yes.
so I will go ahead.
Wow. Early.
So that. So I'll walk through this here in a minute. Looking at this, I think. I go the standard. I'm going for the hard ones first. I guess that makes sense. So y'all look down for a moment. So here you go. Oh. All right. Well, there are ways around this. Okay. So I have gotten that. We'll manipulate the board I no longer have a presence. Well, I guess I do. I still have a presence there in Moravia. But if I drop that down, everyone's going to want to go there. I would like to point out I have a +1 there. Keep that in mind.
Well, we don't know what's coming out either.
I know. I'm going to assume y'all have other plans to do stuff. So I actually am going to do that. And we'll see if that's terrible. We don't need to mess with the level 2s. I think they're fine the way they are. Nobody is here.
I mean, I came here for money and presents, so
right.
You know, I like presents. Presents are awesome, especially if they're ice cream.
These were shuffled.
Another Moravia.
Another Moravia, which is a merchant.
Moravia.
Okay, so now also let's head over to our ancestry board, shall we? I have a warrior there. I have a settler there,
you're right.
and then I got another settler. What?
I had used all 4. I shouldn't have. I wasn't allowed to do this.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay. So you took
Awesome.
that one back,
Yeah.
right? Because 1, 2.
3,
Took
4.
4.
Oh, right. Yeah, the ship. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheater.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. So anyway,
He
so I
had
get
the
the
boats.
long ship. So hey, 4 points.
He likes big
so
boats.
awesome. Cannot lie. The bonus for that is look at the top tile. Leave it there, discard it, or put it out there. Okay, let's look at them, shall we? I haven't done this yet.
And we're very open.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to place them.
Seem good.
Probably. But the interesting thing here is,
You don't know if
what do
rebate-
I do?
with
Do I do
rebate?
anything with rebate and goot, right? So let's look at what they are. Place a family member on an unpopulated venture tile in the German Ocean. The German Ocean is currently populated. So, that one's less exciting. I don't know if I'm going to put that out.
The German Ocean is the biggest area also. So
Right.
That makes sense.
If activated by a leader specifically, replace any one venture where you have majority with a top venture from the matching pile. Ooh, tempting.
Well,
Okay. And the Riverlands, I really like this one. Not going to lie. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put these in areas that don't have anybody out here. So, Ulaid, and we'll go Estonia.
seems good.
Okay? Flip these. And the Genvik one, you know what? Oh. Place a family member on an unpopulated venture in the German Ocean.
Boom.
So you could go here to then bring somebody out there. Oh, that's kind of tempting.
Yeah, without having to pay the extra boat cost.
Now, we all have a presence in the Riverlands.
Currently, yes.
I'm going to put that in Goot.
Good. Oh.
So Goot is now blue
And its green is not getting any bigger. That's it for
as
green.
of right now. But remember, these can go away via
that's
the
true.
leader.
The leader. That's right. Yeah.
So now we get 3 new ones. Place a family member in any location in the German Ocean where you have no family members. Nice. Place a family member on an unpopulated venture in the Riverlands. And move an unexhausted family member to your family tree where you have no family member along with 7 silver. Gain it back when a... Oh, interesting. When a formidable is placed there. So you're basically getting an extra person. You're getting an extra family member.
I'm not following.
Move an unexhausted family member to your family tree where you don't have a family member, and you take $7 from the bank.
Oh, the $7 goes to your silver. It's not on the. I thought that's.
No,
Oh.
you place it all on the family tree.
Okay.
Gain all of those things back when placed there.
Well, gain the.
Oh.
Gain the family member back, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is one. So Yoon. So here, well, because here's an edge case that I'm not 100% sure, and this is a prototype. So this one here, do you have to have the 7 silver? The family member, yes, but does the 7 silver come
Right.
from the bank or from you?
It makes sense if it come from the bank. Otherwise,
Right.
there would be no point in the tile.
Right.
So. probably should say something like
Yeah.
that. But
So, okay. So those are the new ones. So that was 1, 2, 3 for me. That was good.
Wow.
I'm happy. That worked out. Now, I killed my presence on the board, and I'm broke. So now it's going to be a generation of recouping, of rebuilding.
Well, you know,
Okay.
you
Yeah, it comes
established
from
some
the bank.
footing.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
so
cool.
they say.
all right.
Okay.
Well, I've done all my actions.
There.
I think I've 1, 2, 3. Do I have one more action?
None. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
4, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'm
I
done.
missed that one. Yeah, we're done.
I
All
know.
right, refresh. That goes. It actually is easy to see. And remember, in the final edition, I think these are going to be like wood cylinders, like screen printed wood cylinders, I think.
I do like the white and then the black side.
Yeah, I do too. It makes it easier to see on some of the
Quick glance.
prototypes, right? Past the first player. We're in the 4th generation. Derek, you're up.
All right.
So, for those watching at home, following along, all this making sense?
I know it's painful, but I have to do it. So I'm gonna flip this and then turn this guy.
Really?
Yep. Two.
There's a board for that.
You know, you could have just put out a bag.
Yeah, I know, but I'm giving it back to you so you can put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay to move it. Now I can just bring it right out to the board.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Was that a glory to Rome?
No, I'm just going to do it right back.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. You can do this. Okay. So I need to recoup stuff. I need money, and I need board position, right? What I'm doing is I'm looking at how this plays out for me. I think I focus on this part of the board mostly. But I think I will go and throw a leader out here in the Riverlands. And I have a presence. I have a presence because I have my home there, so it doesn't cost me the extra action. That's me. Done.
Okay, I will do this. I need the bag.
I know,
That's
but
my-
you don't have presence.
I can't activate this?
No.
Yeah,
Right.
it's 3 to 2.
Yeah, I was just going to activate on my next turn and just do it, but you're going to keep doing it until I do it.
Give me that bag. I
Until-
forgot that I had to have.
It's my home base.
To meet the majority to actually use the piece. So then I guess I'll put it over here,
Flip it.
and it's gonna be flipped, and I gotta wait a whole another round.
I'm in the same boat. I feel you.
I mean, invest. And I will take...
So the Munster, it is this one, right?
Yep.
For the... Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be $3 from my 5, so I'll get back 2. She'll go up here.
That was a merchant, right? Yep.
Merchant, yep.
Okay. And here? Play
All right.
Tetris, as it were. Or, you know those puzzles that have the empty spot that you move things that... Yeah.
Oh, I could have done something else on my turn. I should have done something else on my turn.
You may want to, because that's actually going to cost you a vote, because you don't have a presence.
Oh, right. Yes, I forgot about that.
Because you see your piece, you think, oh, I'm there. Oh,
Yeah.
but you have to have majority. So we'll roll it back here in a
So
second.
bring
Go
that
ahead.
one down
Yep.
and bring that one down. And
Anything
then,
else? Do you want to move either of those?
Yeah, I'd like to move these two over and to get that one in the center.
Okay. Hageland, a shipwright. Okay. Yes, Robert, it does. Hey, Paul.
So
All right.
I couldn't have done that unless I paid a boat.
Right.
Instead, I could just flip this over and put out a bag. This is settler. Lets me.
Oh, right. Oh, so here, let's, first time we're doing this, so a moment. So the settler action, right here. says place an unexhausted family member onto the location, wherever the settler was. If you want, if you have 2 in hand, you could discard 2.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right, there you go. All right, so now that was Derek's turn. So you, me, I'm up. So what am I trying to do? That is coming. I have that. I think I will do that. Yeah, I'm okay with that, so I don't need to do that. Where... I am going to journey. I'm just trying to figure out where. What makes the most sense, I think, and what.
I mean, there's one place where you looks pretty nice, where you already are.
Oh, here?
Well, there is 2 cards out there for that area, so one of us is probably going to go there if you don't.
That's a fair point. I mean, I'll go ahead and throw a merchant.
There's really no adjacencies. It doesn't matter if one of us is next to you.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm done. Shrey?
Yeah.
Shrey needs cash,
Yep. I can get 2 cash.
which is all you need to be able to take that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have a good one, Paul.
Yeah. Not ideal.
Allow me to lament while you... I mean, I think that one's doable. No, you're fine. I think that's doable. My legendary, I think, is doable.
Not that I could even read them.
Ambitious.
If you showed me,
Ambitious.
if you
Yeah,
even
I know,
showed
right.
me your card, I wouldn't be able to read it from this far away.
That one's kind of a lost cause already. So, I think if I'm going to look to get rid of one,
I'm guessing this one's going to be a lost cause for me.
You don't know.
It could be something
We'll
great.
just do that.
And it flips.
Flips.
So that's all 4 of yours. So Shrey's done for the round.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to flip this, and then I'm going to place a settler here.
Oh, you're activating?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so activate it. What's it say?
Oh, sorry, 2. I spend 2 silver.
Yep.
And then I can place a family member on an unoccupied venture on the map, which is, this is an open one in an area I'm not in yet.
Yep.
So
I wanted
place
that
there,
one, but
2.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, this one I feel like I'm going to be able to do. It's going to be hard. And this one, we'll see. It's going to be hard. All right. So I have 2 actions done. I still have completely ignored the German Ocean. I do like the idea of doing that. I think I will venture. Oh God, that's, oh, because that's, oh no, I could, okay. You know what? I'm going to take a leader. Leader. I need cash. I'll put a settler out, actually. Up in Corellia, because there isn't any up there. There, and we'll go ahead and throw that.
Corellia? Where's that?
Right there.
Oh, right in the corner.
And I'm done. The one that came out is gain 5 silver and pay 2 to any other player that has presence in the Riverlands.
Right.
Okay? Okay.
You're up, Derek.
Yep. So we're both done.
$6.
I mean, just print money over here. We got to get him out of there.
Yeah, I guess.
That's just too much money. So let's see. You got 1.
Yeah, none of those other ones came up.
2,
Usually there's a few
3.
of those.
You got another action.
No. This one was 2.
What?
Oh, I didn't do it as a seer action.
Right. So you're good. You have 1 more action.
Okay.
There's
No,
one
he's got a piece over there.
He does. I missed it. 1,
Yeah,
2,
that's what it is.
3, 4. Done.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I was like, I did all my
There.
stuff.
Flip. And ship back, please.
There you go.
And pass to the first player. Oh, that's me.
And
Okay.
Did you move the year?
I did.
You
I did.
You did?
Yep. Oh, I want to do so many things. So many things. All right, first things first. I'm going to activate that tile, gain 2 silver for each venture you have a majority on in the Riverlands. 1, 2, 3. That'd be $6. Gets me out of money prison. That's me. Shrey.
I'll do something much less amazing. I'm going to flip this to activate settler power and get 3 money.
Okay, so the settler. Oh, right, same thing, right, yep.
And then I can look at 3 cards.
Oh, so, you mean the
Oh.
merchant action. You said settler.
Merchant action.
Okay, right.
Yes.
So gain 1 for every region. So you have a presence in all 3 regions. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, checks out. And then, not paying the cash, but instead drawing 3, discard 1 in the top row, and then get rid of the other 2 as well. So, taking a look at your formidables, it's these 3. Any one of those could go away. Your choice.
Yeah, and none of these are...
What it is that you wanted.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Hey, Yoon, you want to handle that, or we can talk about it at the end of the stream?
I'm going to put... Where's that? And this one, no, that's not out there either, I assume. Yep. Okay, so I will discard 2 cards and replace the this one.
Yeah, that's the one they replace. Damn you.
Grimes.
There's no venture there.
Not yet, but a shipwreck in Grimes. There we go. Okay.
That was my move.
Not now.
Nope.
You're up.
Now I'm moving to the bottom. So let's do to the bottom area. So I'll do this one.
New Estria
Yep.
for the Cirrus.
Yep.
Cost 3.
Yep. So I'll flip it to exhaust it. I will pay 3, 5, and then get back 2. Here. I love this money at the top. And I
Well,
haven't used-
Mister $6, but I got to get an army to go after it. But do I have other things that I'm prioritizing higher? Is the tricky part.
Well, another venture could come out to give you 6. I don't know. Geesh. I'm going to come up here. I'd love to know what these other ones are. I guess I should learn the legendary. I just feel like I never complete them. I'll take the worker.
Okay. All right. So that would now you need to.
Actually, I prefer this worker. Now I will move this stuff around. Let's see. I need to move me. I don't have anything there left anymore. Yes. So. So that was from there. Okay, so then let's move her over, him over, and then this guy down, and then this guy down.
I'm not even going to... Their names are just not good for the English tongue. Oh, all right. We have a warrior from Austrasia.
Cool.
Pepin the First, who was mayor of the palace for kings, various kings, and again, not trying to embarrass myself more by pronouncing that wrong. I think now that I have the money situation in hand, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do all the things. So I think the first thing I will do is I'm going to go ahead and activate there in Karelia. If you would flip that for me, the settler. And it says, again, move an unexhausted family member to your family tree where I have no family member, along with 7 silver. Well, I do not have a family member, so I will go ahead and put a leader there and 7 there. Then gain it back when I put somebody there. This just in, that's going to be the next space I go. Because
7.
Yeah,
is
right? That is a non-trivial thing. So that's me. Done.
I'm going to use that settler over here to add a merchant.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Cool. Okay. Derek?
All right, I am going to venture over here with the warrior.
Journey?
Journey.
Okay. I did mention I needed a board presence, right?
You've gotten some.
I have gotten some, but I think I will continue doing that. For my third action, I will activate that one. That tile in Estonia. Will you flip that for me,
Yeah,
please?
very nice.
And that says place 2 seers in 2 different locations in the Riverlands. And I think I will put one there. I would like to put it here, but it's just going to die if I do that.
I'd be happy to kill him.
I reckon you would.
But then you can bring him out again. The seers are dangerous. Like, promoting seers is, I mean, you know.
I'm looking around at where the shipwrights are. There's one here, and that's it. So I don't think things are too scary for me yet. So I think I will just go ahead and... they have to be 2 different, sorry.
Yep.
You can go here.
That is a fair point. I could, couldn't I?
But you still have to pay 2 to put the venture there? Is that the...
That would be actually my 4th action. No, because it's not the journey action. I can't place a venture. I could not. So I think instead... Oh, do I put it in Cortland? I think I will, actually. Just go ahead and put it in Cortland. There. That's me. Done. And the reason is, if somebody places the Riverlands, I already have a presence.
Yeah, so you would place it. Okay, flip my warrior, please, to activate the tile.
Okay, and the tile says, this turn, you may invest in 1 formidable, whatever, from the Riverlands region without matching the location.
Oh, that's the one.
Am I misreading?
Yeah,
I
I
misread that.
It is... So
I thought it was talent. I misread that.
you know what? And I did the same, but I didn't activate it yet. So yeah. So do you want to not do that?
Well, I did the first part. Like I flipped that over, so it's irrelevant because I already did this too. So now I can't do that.
Oh,
Yes. So
reading comprehension. Yeah.
because the settler brings them in
Yeah,
unexhausted.
exactly. Oh no, and the settler is this. This is what
right. So
It's
I screwed up.
For this turn, for this round.
it's only an action it cost you, so it's your turn.
Yeah, it's tempo.
Yeah, it is tempo. There is that. Yes.
All right. So then, what do I do instead?
That answer your question, Mario? So, Yoon, while you're thinking, since you're having to recalculate, interrupt me at any time. But Mario asks, can you tell me more details on how Vendel the Viking impacts Pax Viking if you play, if it leads into it? And Yoon says, it's in the rules, but in short, the money you have affects your starting capital in Pax Viking. The achievements you've been doing tells you which Jarls you can choose from. So these achievements out here. And he says, such transition rules between games is something I really like and push for in many of the games we do. So I put quite a bit of effort in the ones in Vendel the Viking. There are a reason why Vendel the Viking has a bunch of Pax Viking components in it, like a mini expansion for Pax Viking bundled. There's also extra special abilities for your Jarl if you've managed to get a golden achievement.
Which is
cool.
Which basically makes sense because you've achieved something as you're going into the next that normally wouldn't have been achieved.
Right. And Mario says, I'm paraphrasing, I wish it sucked because I got to wait a year.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just put up a shit right.
Fine tuning is always good. Where do I go?
1, 2, 3.
Where is this?
I'm really surprised you haven't done that.
Done what? I mean, I can do it at some point. I'm kind of like assuming that's one of these days one of you will drop it down. It's just been sitting there forever, and neither of you are helping me. So,
as Jess loves to tell me, helping you isn't in my plans, right?
This is venture here.
And not putting out a venture tile?
Yeah, I should do it.
1, 2,
So I'll draw
3. So this one is place a family member on an unpopulated venture tile in the Riverlands. So if any of these ever vacate. And you said...
Well, that one's just better. There you go.
That is 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. So Derek's done. I'm at 3. This is going to be my last action. I mean, do I just pull the trigger on that? I think I do. I think I'll just activate this and get $6. It's 2 for every, up to 6. And now I won't have to worry about money for a fair bit. No. That coupled with the 7, I think I'm good for money. Maybe for the game. We'll see.
3. I've got 3 also. I'll flip this and take $3.
That seems good to me.
Yeah.
All right, end of the round.
Wait,
good.
no. I also get to look at 3 cards, and maybe they'll be...
Oh, apologies, yes.
And you could toss one of those.
Yeah, no, I'll toss that one. No. Probably not. Where's that? Oh, it's right there. And what's this? Okay, so none of the ones that I'm in. So we'll get rid of this one.
Ah, damn it! Every time I do something, he throws it away.
Satakunta? All right, so yeah, that's an empty location. All right, now it's the end of the round. Did I move? Oh, God. Did I?
No.
I don't
because
think.
it's round 6, so you can count, right? We say 6 rounds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How do you know it was like whether or not I moved it though?
But we're in round 6
How do you know?
because Derek was star player in the beginning of the game.
That's right.
Yours round 5. That's gonna
It's easy to
I suppose there's that. All right.
the mathing isn't that bad.
You're right.
Ah, flippity flips.
Good. Good. All right. Shrey. World's your oyster.
What's
Did I mention that these are worth points?
Yeah, I would love to get some
place 1
I wanna
and
get them points.
Place a family member in any location in the Riverlands where you have no family member.
It's the same as this one, except different location.
Yeah.
We didn't get
Except this is an abbey, and that is a horn trade.
We haven't got the
So,
scoring ones that we got the last few games. It's like mostly getting the ones that generate.
Yeah, and I mean, there's
do trees.
There's a
Yes.
number of each of the different locations,
Right.
right?
Spending $2 to invest the settler.
So the settler in that one.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, so that will go there. You spent the $2. That will go to you. Hey.
Let's look at the yard.
Okay, and here.
And then Morovia is there, and you're gonna get it eventually.
Yeah, I'm not set up for it currently, but here, right? Set up for it. I don't have that meaning, right? But there's nothing to say that y'all
And
could.
Australia could do the same thing for Derek.
That one, Australia.
Australia, yeah.
As a word, a strange word to say. Yes.
And we move Morovia and drop the that one.
Hey! And
then
For my next trick, for this guy, who's nobody.
let's just do that.
nobody is in Hageland.
Maybe there'll be something amazing. Hey, look, there's
Hey, there is. Hey, look.
something.
It's where you
unlocked.
are.
Well, he's there, but wrong.
Yeah, well,
But hey,
Easy.
at
That's
least
easy.
it's there,
it can be
right?
rectified.
That
Although it's a settler and I have settler, so
it's time for me to do a merchant.
Pablo Shriver. No.
It's time for me to do a merchant action.
All right, go for it.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Oh, okay. I'll flip this and get $6.
that's not a merchant. That's just
I know.
I-
The merchant action, because you've already thrown away 3 of my dudes at the top, fishing for stuff.
two.
Fact.
But, yeah.
2, yes,
yeah.
2. Yes, 2.
Well, when you get
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
flips that work for
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you gotta kill them.
I know. I've literally seen the flips and running to those spots.
Oh, yeah, I've messed that up. I should have been putting that out. And I have not. So, I want a shipwright out there. So put one out there, Edward. Okay, fine, I will.
If you need something done.
Yeah, right. That's not what I want to do, though, is the problem. Yeah, all right. I'm going to journey. I have presence there in Genvik, so I will go ahead and make Rebay a Genvik spots.
Wow. Blue got real big.
I will put my ship right there.
Oh, that doesn't. So it doesn't have to be occupied if you use that, right? So you could place a family member on any tile.
On any German Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I'm not there. Yeah. Do I want to do... Yeah, I think I will. I think that's that. I have a presence, but it does cost me that. That's me. Done.
Let's see what this is.
Something good?
Not cash.
Not cash. Okay.
A persistent ability. This turn. So, if you activate this, then this turn you may invest in one here, oh, so it's the same thing. For the German Ocean region without matching the location, but you do have to match the trade.
Oh.
So, like, you have to match Sear, but you don't have to be in Demnonia. Okay?
I was really hoping that something that gave cash would come out, because I kind of going to take that and just put it in that one.
Secunta? Sarakunta. Sorry. Okay. And then, here you go. Gain 2 silver for every family member you have in Genvik to a max of 6.
Well, now that would be really good for me.
That would have been nice.
Well, you can still do it.
You can still, I mean, there's Grimes.
I'm
there's
gonna- yeah,
Oh,
it's-
sure, but
I'm next.
I can't on this.
Yeah, yeah,
because
go
I already
ahead.
got 3 actions done.
Yeah.
I'm going to invest.
All right, so yeah, I figured that wasn't going to be here for me. I was trying to figure out a way to do it all sneaky, and then I looked, and I was like, it's
You have
dead to
plenty
me.
of money.
Yeah,
$3, three silver.
Yep. And that is a Cirrus. Oh. So because it was a Cirrus, now Shrey can't use that.
No, I want this. I want bronze.
What?
I would rather have the. I would rather have the.
Oh, I apologize.
the-
I'm an
the-
idiot.
The metal.
My bad. My bad.
I could.
My bad.
I could block people, but there's only 3 of those.
It's a runestone. I apologize.
So we only have 3 of those family members.
You are correct. So, yeah, my bad. Yep.
There you go.
Enjoy
Or-
your runestone.
Yay, runestone! All right, where am I going with this?
Where are you going?
I have a lot of ladies in my family tree. It's amazing. Hey, let's find out what this is.
All right, and then 2 things. So the last thing you do on your turn, technically, is the runestone action. So what you do next is this. Because order of operations. We will double back to that. So move the formidables.
All right.
These 2 currently do not have any ventures out there.
Yeah, I know.
Everything else has a venture out there.
Yeah, the other 3 you're not on. We are on. So.
Yes, I
But
know.
not with the right folks currently.
I'm gonna.
So just move
I'm gonna go here.
and there.
Yeah, and then just bring
Okay.
this. out.
And we have Austrasia, a leader.
Yes.
There in Austrasia.
Those Australia cards have just come out.
Well, kind of like the Moravias were as well, right? All right, so now that you're done, now the runestone. Derek, you may activate any one venture, even if you don't have a family member on it. So literally, world's your oyster. Knock yourself out.
That could be like a really great tactical move, but $6.
I mean,
I don't
money
have to
is
worry
not
about-
worth anything at the end of the game.
I
But
know.
I'm telling the folks
oh,
at home. I
sorry.
know you know.
Yeah.
But you know what you need money for? That.
And
so
you could top shelf it all the way.
right, yeah.
Like,
so,
give me
yeah.
the good stuff.
Right.
That's right. I'm making
Fair
Long Island
point.
iced teas here.
Fair point. I mean, all right. So I have 2 there. I mean, yeah, I think so. I think I will just journey, doo-da, doo-da, with the leader to Moravia. That's 3. Done.
This is my 4th. 2, 3, 4. I will invest this over there for the bottom.
Right there,
left.
yeah. That was a matter of time. That was obviously coming.
$3.
Yep.
And we'll replace my standard so I can have more direction.
Which may affect how you do your manipulation here.
And it doesn't. So am I on? What am I on here? I'm only on this one, right? Not any of the ones.
You're
also on
here.
that
You're
one,
on
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You're on those two. No.
Yeah, no, it's just those two.
Hageland.
Hageland's over here.
No. So no. Moravia is me. That's me, and that is Derek. As far as like majorities and presence, right? Yeah. So
Control.
right.
All right, let's move Moravia over and over. Move Moravia over and
Yeah,
then
I figured
bring
that was
Hageland
coming.
Down,
Yep.
down, move that one over and then
Yep.
bring that one down. Yeah.
And well, hold on. Do you also want to do
Oh yeah.
that
yes, yeah,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
that one and that one
Yeah.
cheap? I mean, I'm just.
Yeah.
I mean.
For the person who makes $6.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I deserve it.
Upakra
Is this one?
is there, so Shrey, but wrong person, but
Still.
there's
Also,
manipulation
another
we can do.
eyeball and it is not particularly useful for me.
Fair enough. All right, Derek.
So I have 2 eyeballs out. I have 1 eyeball out right now.
One, two, three. I have no idea what I'm trying to do next.
Let's bring the warrior out.
So that's your third action, right?
That was
Yeah.
the warrior, this one?
No, this one. You said warrior, but you put a leader out.
Oh, leader. Sorry, leader.
Okay.
It's my second action. No?
Third.
Ah, yes. I keep forgetting the investment wheel. The wheel of investment.
So I want
lineages,
to be able.
Merchant seers. So we can see the fortune of the economy that's going to heavy into bronze.
I think. Oh no, it's got. That doesn't work. I love that action, right? That venture tile that allows you to ignore the location. Oh, wait a minute. What did I just say? Okay. Yep, we're going to stay there. So, do I, mean, I'm putting a big target on myself if I do that, and I can't put a venture tile out because I have 3 actions out there. All I'm doing is journeying, or I guess I could, like, merchant doesn't feel terribly great, although I could discard some stuff up there. I do have a settler available, which can bring anybody out, but that essentially is the, which, it's interesting that we have avoided each other so far.
Have we?
Yeah, well,
We haven't been
outside of that one location, I should say, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's basically we've been leaving. We've been investing, and then somebody would just come in and scoop up the piece that we've left behind. You only have so many family members, so once you get presents out here, you're going to lose presents out here, obviously.
I think we will put a warrior right there just to say hi, and that's me for the round.
Yeah, I'm already done for the round.
And
right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Derek has 1, 2,
3.
3. So one last action.
Oh, if I use a merchant, I can get money off of you.
No, the leader steals money. It's the leader that you get a.
Leader.
Yes.
What's the merchant do?
You get 3 money.
You would get 3.
Did these ever come up? The double ones?
Sure. If you, again, that is where.
Loot.
That is where. What is it? Leaders can change those.
I'll bring them
Yeah.
back.
Okay, that's it. New round. There.
You got him. Unexhausted.
There's a bunch over
There, there, and there. Everything
there.
look
And you
here.
move the air.
I did.
He did. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That looks right to me. All right, Derek. Here we go. We are starting the second half of the game, but we'll see. I feel like things are going to accelerate a bit at this point now.
Let's bring out a leader. Let's invest in this leader right here. Bring him up.
So that was where?
This is the investor here, which is going to be her, and she's
Okay.
going to cost me 5.
He's like, it's just cash. Who cares?
Do you?
And for your formidables, you can only manipulate
I know.
those.
So let's put the whatever's going to come out in the middle. So maybe it'll be good.
Austrasia and a warrior, and
I mean, I can't. Like, sorry.
it's there. I mean, he has the board position, so there's that. All right, I had a plan, and I don't want to screw this up. Right, first things first, I'm going to invest in Moravia with a leader. There for 3. Getting 2 back. More importantly, I'm going to get my leader back and get the $7. The 7 silver, the leader, there, and there, and then, okay. Look down real quick. That seems doable. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's doable. So we'll put that in the middle. Okay. So now for over here, what do I care about? What do I care about? We've had none there. Upakra and Grimes. Grimes doesn't even exist yet, or it doesn't have a venture tile on it. I think we drop there. I think we drop that, and we're gonna at least cost them an extra $1 with it. So there's that. Sarakunta with a shipwright.
Nice.
Which is, thank you. Okay.
I could do it a third time and get rid of that Austrasia card again, but I'm not going to do that. I do need the cash, but I'll just do that. I put out a settlement there.
Okay. Derek?
I'm going to invest in this warrior.
So this one, which is going to be another $5, we really got to get him out of there. So this goes in the warrior spot, which is there.
I'm not doing a very good job getting out, but let's...
You don't need to get out if all the cards just come out.
There is that.
All
And
right. Slide that one over.
Yes, slide it over in the center.
Okay.
Nope.
Obotrites. It's a seer, which Obotrites is right here. So.
I don't know how to get him over there, but
Okay.
I figured out that.
All right. I have exhausted the ends of my planning right now. I think that seems... yeah, that's just never going to happen. So, I could do a settler action, which would give me more of those. I'd get rid of that and maybe the novice card, and then I would draw one more, and I think I could do a hard, potentially. And if I'm going to do it, I probably ought to do it early. I think I will. So I will do a settler action. So go ahead and flip over my settler there. That allows me to bring out
Unexhausted.
a shipwright. And I will go ahead, I will discard my standard one. And here, I'll go ahead for the guys. So this is, have more formidables in your family tree from the German Ocean than any other player in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I would like to have that card.
Yeah, so that card's dead to you. So just FYI. The novice card, I actually have a chance at that, honestly. I have a pretty good chance.
Sometimes it doesn't have to do with presents. It just has to do with getting stuff out.
Is it worth the potential 4 points? That's the question. Because I think I definitely could do. This I might be able to do, but yeah, I'm going to get rid of the novice card, which says have more silver than any other player for 3 points. And I mean,
do it.
Depending on how things play out, but I'm going to get rid of those two. So now I can draw any 2 cards and keep 1. And I think I'll do a standard and a hard. That feels like the right mix. So if y'all look down while I go through this, here is what we have. Definitely like that one. Also, definitely like that one. But this is worth more points. So if they're both definitely like them, I mean, I don't even have to do anything for that. I do have to do something for that. But for the extra 2 points, I will. So I will keep the hard one. Okay. That feels definitely doable, and that gets discarded. Here, the one I'm discarding, again, it's a teaching game, kind of. Have majority and at least 3 ventures in the Riverlands. I would like to point out, 1, 2, 3. I currently have that, and I threw that card away. Just saying.
Okay.
Okay, that's me.
All right, let's put this out here with this and a boat.
And we have all players in the region gain 3 silver. The rich get richer. Okay.
Shipwright over here.
1, 2. So I have 2 actions left, and I know. Right. That's 3. As my third action, I will activate the tile, which says this turn, I can invest in 1 formidable from the Genvik region without matching the location. So, again, the locations on these do not matter. It is only this that matters. And I could invest for 1 action, for my last action, which is the plan.
Seems really good.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put that out. That's my last action.
Derek? 1, 2, 3. You got 1 more?
I'll put a merchant here. Journey.
Yes. All right, figured it out. I will go ahead and invest, and we will invest in that for 4, using my special ability for this round. So I have to spend a seer from somewhere. So I will say that one there. Where do we go with this? I think I have plans for that. I think I will go. You know what? This looks good. I will go ahead and take the warrior, which also gets me closer to the cache there. So that unlocks that. Then here, oh boy, what do we want to do? Thanks, Christopher. Oh, I did not pay my $4 yet.
Uh-oh.
Either. Hold on. I did now.
I mean, you have Moravia. I don't know if you care about the merchant.
And that's the key, right? You know what?
You do. You're not there.
I don't want to make over. Yeah, let's go here, there. I'm good with that. Namferson is a leader here, or in the location, which that currently is unused. That's my 4th action, I believe, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's me. You're done. I believe Derek's done?
Yep.
All right, that's it. End of the round. Oh.
Woo. I feel like we're getting close.
I'm feeling tense.
I feel like stuff's going to happen right now.
Move
I
the
did.
year,
I did.
Pass the start
You move
player.
this?
I did.
Okay.
This is important.
Yes, that is very important.
So I'm obfuscating what I'm doing over here. I intentionally did not do stuff.
Okay.
So for my first action is do that again.
Yep.
This turn, I can invest in 1. I can't reuse it over and over. I can do it once. That's my action. Done.
All right. I need 6 money. Yay! Finally get
Hey!
it.
Right. There you go. Derek?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. All right, so I'm going to use shipwright, and I'm going to carry this guy over to here. You know what? I'll just leave. See you later.
Okay, so shipwright allows you to move with up to 2 people, if you wish to do so, right there. And already had a present, so he doesn't have to add a ship. So easy enough. So up to the shipwright and 2 others. So, okay, boom, done. All right, cool. So we're going to invest. And we're going to invest. I just wanted to make sure that nobody did anything crazy on their turn. So this is the card that I was targeting intentionally.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to make it cheaper to make it obvious. So I cost myself the extra silver, but I felt like it was worth it. So I'll pay that. There's the 1. And that's going to be a warrior from anywhere. That warrior will be there. And that warrior will take the all thing.
Yep.
And this will take the $5 from there to go up.
So if I go in there with an eyeball, then I can't.
You can do it. You just don't get the all thing.
No. But if I have 2 eyeballs, then I wouldn't be able to use a warrior because it's 2 eyeballs on both sides.
Yeah. So okay. Let's talk about that for no. I think that's actually really interesting, right? So if you notice, I did this with a warrior.
Correct.
Nope. Hold on. I did it wrong. Here we go. I did this with a warrior. So if you look, to be able to get the Valhalla Battle Spirit, I have everything. I have warrior and warrior, though, which means this has to be a warrior, which means this has to be a warrior.
That's right.
And I have 2 available left, which are potentially those 2. I have 1 that's here, and I have 1 that's there. So I got to be able to get it, right? So.
Which means I can't do my next move. So I will do something else.
Okay, so.
I was also set up for that one over here. So.
What one?
The one you just did.
Well,
I wasn't real. I wasn't. I was just like, don't make any sudden move. I wasn't looking. It was totally tunnel visioned on me. I will do there. I will do that.
Come on, warrior.
A seer in Morovia, which I have, which would have been great.
Well, it is.
I would have
great.
preferred that.
So great for you.
But the seer is
Oh,
less so.
Yeah, it's going where I am.
So yeah. All right. So the old thing says reorganize the 9 cards or discard any 3 and refresh. Oh, okay. A moment while I double check these now. I think we're going to discard any 3. And I don't feel like the person I don't want to hurt is Shrey. Because I'm looking at his board. He has 3 formidables. Derek has a ton. So if I'm going to pick on anybody in this, it's going to be Derek. But I don't know that I really want... I'm not really... It's more about helping me than it is hurting them.
I mean, if you were to hurt me, you want to get rid of the lower.
That one's going. That's the one. That's the obvious one there. But outside of that, I don't know. Like, I have a pretty good... The Obertrites one, like, Derek's not set up for that. But he does have...
Because I went to the other one.
Right.
So you should throw them both away.
I probably will. I think, yeah. And I'm incentivizing Derek to, not fight for that location.
Instead to attack you.
That's 2. And past that, like, there's nobody in Grimes, so I don't mind keeping that. The Moravia, I have already, so I actually have both of those set up, so I want to keep those. Ulaid. Again, I'm not trying to pick on Shrey, so I don't mind keeping that. Hagelin. Now, so that's empty. That's empty. Hagelin. Right? Yeah. Or the Saracunta. You know what? I'm gonna be a sweetheart and just throw that away and let you keep your 2. Now, I have to fill holes. So first things first, let's not get too carried away here.
With all the guys you guys have thrown away in this game would be over. I would have already won.
So, cannot. Can you? No, you cannot. And that is an empty space there, as Shrey pointed out. That's a warrior. Grimes.
Which is...
uninhabited with a venture currently. And finally, there is definitely something I'm looking for. Demnonia. Okay. It was totally unexpected.
Good to know.
All right, have a good night, you. Thanks for hanging out. Get some sleep. It's what, 4 in there.
Yeah.
So,
right.
yeah.
I will do the Hagoland $3.
At least I cost you an extra $1. Just when you speak of me, speak well.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you should.
I did leave it.
And
You've all thrown away a lot of my family tree. So, like, tossed in the
no, you know,
poor
actually,
Groot.
I should probably do this so I can...
It's like I'm stumping it out.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm kind of a little bit tilting to one side right now. So
It is left heavy.
I think it's
right?
that's normal, I guess, to get the money at the top.
And
Sure.
then let's move Ulay down.
Okay.
Move Morovia over,
Yeah, I
and then
figured.
Grimes down. What's that end? It's that one. Sure.
Nemphison?
Move Grimes down. And
Okay.
then let's fill that.
Okay. Mercia, a Cirrus.
Right here.
Okay. All right, Derek. Like, I'm not going to complain, but this is not how I want it. I know, you're broken up. I know.
All right, so what does this thing do? Move from this to another venture in the same region without exhausting.
Right.
All right, so I can just pick up.
Up
And
to
leave.
3.
Up to 3.
right?
So it's all,
Well,
all
the
3 of them.
shipwright and 2.
Okay, so
Right?
I leave one
right.
behind.
So move a shipwright from the venture to another venture in the same region without exhausting
And
or place it.
wanna- can
Well,
I-
hold on. It says move a.
From this venture to another.
but I have to
It's
use
not
something.
a shipwright action. It's just moving the shipwright, right?
Yeah.
It's weird though, because if I use a shipwright, I have to exhaust it to use this. So I exhaust the shipwright to use it, which is it's basically giving you a shipwright action.
Yeah, I think so. I'll buy that. Yeah. That makes sense. Sure.
But it moves to another venture. Does it have to go to a place where they're already
A venture, it has to go to a tile.
All right, then I don't want to do that. I just use a regular shipwright action. I will exhaust it and then go over here.
Yeah, that is legit. Sure. Okay.
I was trying to figure out how I can
Are
make
you
that.
going to put out a...
Oh yeah. I'll put out a ship.
And what was that one? Place a family member in any location of Riverlands where you don't have anybody. Okay. We have some hops trade. Gain silver for a family member you have on this venture. So if they're all hanging out and having a banquet. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I use a couple actions on that one. Now I'm at 1 action left.
Okay. Okay, I guess I will. I will invest Moravia there for 2 coins. That'll go to the warrior that I need there. And then nobody's here in Grimes. We'll go there. Nobody's in Connaught, or is that Connaught where he just went? No, we'll keep that there. Here, I'll make my stuff cheaper. There, and Semigitia, a shipwright in right there. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, there's none of the icons I want are out there. Well, one of them is out, but Derek's sitting on it, so. So I'll flip this. I'll invest here for 3. 1, 2. I get 2 back.
And that is Ulaid right there.
Delayed, yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
Settler. And I'm going to assume that you wanted that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Navigator.
You know what?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
He's like, obviously. Oh, wait. No,
That wasn't
maybe
intentional.
That's why you gave it to him. You gave him a bronze trophy.
I didn't realize that.
Oh.
So because I'll be honest, when I was looking at it, I was just, that was a settler. I tunnel visioned. So
yeah, no,
I wouldn't have.
I got focused on doing
So my
something
bad.
else, and I
Yeah.
I don't know where I want to go.
It's a tough
Let's do this
decision.
one.
The tree is a tough call.
It is.
Okay. And
All right.
what is the?
And now here,
do? Oh.
so to answer your question though, that was the, what one did you got the navigator? Relocate any, teleport from one location to one
I
location.
don't particularly. I guess I don't particularly want to teleport anything.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
But it's now or never.
I will though.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I will wish that. So what? Do I do this first?
Yes, the last thing. Yeah,
Okay,
this
so
is
let's do
first.
this
Yep.
Maybe,
Oh,
maybe
sorry.
there'll be a card that'll be magical show up. Let's slide those 2 at the bottom over.
Like
move,
that?
Move Grimes down,
Okay.
and then slide this over and slide this down, and then we'll see what this is.
New Estria warrior.
Where's that?
Right here.
All right, fine. I'll teleport these over here.
Yeah. There you go. So as much as you want from one location to one
It
location,
removes
and that
my
was.
presence from there as part of the problem, but you know.
Well, you could just leave the merchant.
Yeah, we'll leave the merchant. And I'll add something later.
How did you?
For the right there.
Ah,
Put that up.
very nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean you have no need for this location, right?
100% I need that location, but
Really?
yes.
What for?
Probably that.
No, he's got this one.
Well, I mean, because I'm doing this one right now.
Yeah.
But now I don't want to do it anymore.
No?
Oh.
Why do you?
Just journeyed.
Why does it
Yep.
change? Can you?
Do you
explain?
want to explain why that
Oh.
changes it?
Well, it's all in pacing, right? He's going to become first player,
Right.
and if I get
What you
frozen
want.
out, if I
Okay,
get frozen
yeah.
out of something, it gives me an opportunity to do somebody else that I can.
That
do.
makes sense.
So-
Sure, I get that.
So
I
it
totally
would
get
be
that.
nice not to look over here, but over here I can score right now too. So
Fair point. This is my fourth action, right? So I'm just looking 1, 2, 3. So I have a fourth. So I know I want to be able to do that. For that. A moment. Let me look around the board. I mean, it's 6 of one, 1/2 dozen the other in that regard. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay, well, I can't do what I want to do. So I see what y'all are going to do for your first actions, I think, next turn. So if that's the case, I do that and then do that. I think that works. And then I figure it out from there. So what the hell am I trying to do this round? Or for my final action? That I don't have a good answer for? Oh, I guess I could do that. Oh no, that doesn't help me, does it? No. Oh. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. And I still have presence here. That will go here. I get nothing for it. That'll be here for 4. So investing there.
Oh, you want your no. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
no,
I
he's right. He's right.
misread.
He's getting there before me. Hopefully not.
So there's this, and then trying to obviously
that.
get to that, right? So we'll
Requires
see.
a warrior or a seer.
Right. So do I need shipwrights? I don't. So I think I will go merchant to get closer to the 5 there, which unlocks the merchant. Then over here, I really don't want to make either one of those cheaper. But yeah, I will. Actually, I will. Here you go, guys. There. That is a settler in Svea. Okay.
I have one action left, right? 1, 2,
That's me.
3, 4. I'll just do that so I can do that Noestra
Derek?
eventually.
Oh, my actions are done.
All right. Next round.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting dangerously close.
This is it. We're getting there.
The tension is palpable.
Really, really tight. flips here.
Oh, I missed
Flip
that. Sorry.
there. Flip there. And my boat. Thank you.
I think that's everybody.
Star
And
player, flip this for $6.
okay. It didn't affect Shrey because either one of those spots he couldn't afford. So
What are you gonna
Still
do?
made it more expensive for me though.
I did
Yeah.
because I gave you the 4 points accidentally, and I'm bitter.
You can't get that silver statue yet. You don't have a.
I cannot.
Yeah.
And pacing wise, that you were talking about, both of you have. I can't do anything about those. You are correct.
There is an eye here, but it's Mercia.
Yeah. So I'll invest in this guy first. So I'm gonna invest here, and then this is going to go.
So
here.
that is for where was that?
This
Right
is-
here.
Yep. So it's gonna-
Demonia.
Yeah. So it's going to cost me 4.
And you already put it out where it needs to be.
It's on the
Oh,
end.
right. Oh, that's such a good action.
Yeah, it's 2 extra, right?
2 extra actions. So Derek gets a total of 6 action points this round.
Yeah.
And then that is so good.
Yeah, and I will use 4 to invest in this guy.
Wait,
here.
no, you,
No, whoa. You don't get them right now. Oh, well, hold on.
Do I not? Oh, it's
This
cumulative for
round.
The whole
so
round.
you
This
get
round.
2 more than we do.
Right. So it doesn't say immediately, that
move
being the
cannot
key.
over.
Yes, definitely. Moving cannot over, and
So
and
there.
then this guy goes down here, and then
Go for
top
it.
deck.
What is it?
Essex.
Essex.
Which is-
Open.
Interesting. Okay.
Merchant in Essex.
Very different game than our last game, right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these were all full by the time.
Yeah, we did a lot of journeying early, and not so much family member. Oh.
I mean, I could. That's the thing. Okay. Just making sure I can read everything. Oh. This is not. Ah, there it is. Okay, so it does exist. Do I stall is the question. I think maybe I do. So,
You can only stall for so long.
I'll be able to do that and that. Okay. I'm going to put a settler out in Corellia. Upside down.
Oh yeah, it's exhausted.
Yep. Done.
I'll fire this off there.
Okay, so New Estria, so that will party there. That was this one.
$4.
Yep.
And I'll take the 5.
Okay.
And slide this over, slide this down. I don't like, whatever. It's fine. Okay.
Rebay. A Cirrus in Rebay. That's not a Cirrus. Okay. Derek?
It's not a Cirrus. I'll flip this and get 6.
I will flip this to activate my action. The same thing I've been abusing for the last few rounds. So
Taking 2 actions. So I will. Yeah. I'm going to put this one out. So I'll finish my round by putting out.
and you'll notice that we're a lot of like y'all, especially, are running out of family members. Okay. Flip the
Yes.
merchant. There you go. And you're done for the round,
I'm
right?
done for the round, yes.
Okay. Derek's going to be going for about an hour, but
Hopefully not.
yeah. One, two, three. And that's the important thing.
I'm
is
going to
that-
use the shipwright, and then I'm going to go to Rivet.
Yeah. I think now is when I pull the trigger. Yeah, I will. So using the same thing, the same ability for Namferson. So that's going to be a leader. That will go there to grab portage. That'll be there. That cost me 2. And I get the 5. Done. I will... there. A warrior in Goot. There. And then for portage, it is for every settler you have on the map, place 2 of your family members on the same location as the settler. I only have 2. There's a reason I put that settler up there, but that's going to be these 4, which are 2 warriors, a leader, and a
With shipwright.
and a shipwright. Yep.
What is it? Sorry, what does it say?
It says for each settler you have on the map, I have 2. You can place 2 of your family members on the same location
Okay, so
as the. So they have to. All 4 had to go there.
Okay. I'm done with all my.
In case y'all weren't clear, Corellia is mine
Yep.
for now. Okay.
It's quite
done.
yours.
Yeah. So Derek and. Yeah.
1, 2,
You've done 3.
3. I have 1
Derek's
left.
done
Right.
3 also, I assume.
I have done. Well, I would do 3 on this action, right?
You see, you've done 1, 2, 3.
And majorities out here on the boards
This is my 4th action.
at the end of the game.
So-
Or if you get 2 of these, triggers the end of the game early, which is possible. Actually,
There, and then
Is it actually for me? I don't think I can trigger the end of the game that way.
and
I cannot. Oh, yes, I can because I could take that one. Yeah, I could. Okay.
and then. Oh, I can do that too, huh?
You can always take something.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Because I'm totally filled in there. I don't need any of those. Wow. Okay. So, all right. So I have this guy, and I want to put him out, and he needs to go. He needs to go
Thank you.
in Gut.
All right. Your last turn of the round.
I need to make sure that I understand that real quick. Exhaust a family member on a venture where you have majority to buy a formidable card from the market.
What's the question?
How do you move these out, I guess? Oh. You're going to be first next turn.
And I still have 2 more actions. Yeah, I'm getting the silver thing.
That.
Yeah.
I'm not so worried about that.
I could get the gold thing on the beginning of my next turn. So I'm gonna get 3 in my next 3 turns. I should have enough money for it.
I'm just trying to get that one.
I'm not going for that one.
I know. But the problem is... Okay, so what are you going to take? You're going to take that?
I mean, you can kind of see what I'm going to take, but yeah. I'm
So
gonna take
that,
a warrior, an eyeball,
that.
2 warriors and an eyeball.
And that, which 2 of those I want. I don't want them both. I just wanted one of them, so that's not going to be available to
There's
me.
going to be a lot of 3 more are going to come out.
Right.
But
the key is, what do I do with this action? My plan was to take one of my shipwrights and 2 warriors. Oh, but you have to have majority to do it.
that is true.
But I'm putting myself in harm's way because you have 2 extra actions to be able to do that.
I could, yes. I could just bring out a bunch of people and set myself up for the next round, yes.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any warriors.
I do
in his
not.
Supply.
I currently, until I graduate the,
Yeah.
Right.
which I'm definitely going to at least do 1 warrior. Because I need
So-
to get in there.
I want one of the warriors especially, right? Because I have warrior, and I want to take that. So the question is, how do I go about doing it? Guten cannot. And the problem is, he has 3 there. I could bring 3 over. But I can't stop him from doing it. Whereas I could stop him from the rebate one. But the rebate one is not the one I want.
You could stop me from the rebate one. You could.
I think I have to, though. So, yeah, the 2 warriors and shipwright for my last action go into rebate.
Okay.
Oop.
Now,
Sorry. There you go. And the shipwright is my last. That was my last action.
all right, so I have 2 actions left.
And yeah, that's it. That's me. Okay. For your 2 bonus actions, right? Yep.
All right, so first I'll do this one.
So cannot
I'll
$4
invest-
bucks.
Yeah, I'll invest.
4 silver.
And that's going to go there. 4 silver. 4.
Right. Then here.
And then I want to move this one over,
Okay.
that one over 1, and
You sure you want to make the rebate one cheaper? I figure you want to make the Goot one cheaper.
well, I figure I can go over here and bring a seer over here and get it.
Fair.
I can skedaddle if.
Oh,
needed.
the Mercia one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
I got
have
you.
I have a
Yep.
ship right here, so I can just leave.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave that there, and I'll make rebate cheaper, and then.
You want to probably keep Goot
Yeah.
cheap, right?
Yeah. So.
Alright, and then another action.
And Corlin.
Corlin is right here.
And now, I mentioned we didn't have all of them out. There's those still.
Yep.
So
Yeah, there's still a lot left.
Yeah. there's a ton. So I'm just putting some more. Just trying to keep the stack down so they can see from the other side.
So interesting. Well, I will put a warrior here.
That's your last action, right?
Yep.
That and flip. And then pass the first player. Yeah, the tension here is good. I'm enjoying that for sure. It makes for a quieter stream.
It does. Because
But it's
which most land control games tend to
yeah,
do
of
that.
course, right? Because you
Oh, thanks.
planning everything, and you don't want to give too much away, right? All right, Derek, you're up. Remember, you have to have majority to be able to invest.
So he could literally invest on that. Well, you can't invest there because you don't have a seer there.
Right.
You didn't bring the correct thing over there. So what I'll do is I think it would be better for me to I'll invest this guy. He is good. So he'll be $4. So I'll do this guy.
So Goot
and that will go in the
is
middle.
there, and now you're taking this.
Yeah. I'm gonna find out what this is, this legendary card, because I need to know.
So what does that one do?
I have no idea, but
That one is the Empire Founding. Do Navigator twice, one after the other. So you can teleport from 2 locations to 2 locations. So you get 2 teleports if you want. Do this first.
Bring them all there.
Hold on. Do the formidable first.
I'm just grabbing a card, yeah.
Okay. Cannot is a...
oh,
So, all right. So that matches, right?
Do you care if it matches?
I don't know. I mean...
I don't know.
do I care it matches? I mean, now I'm getting on my way to get another statue. Yeah. I mean, it's good.
It's not attached to that one.
Cannot?
No, the hammer.
Oh, it's not. That's true. I'm already connected there. I have to go get a leader. But okay, that's great. I mean, it's still good that it's out there. And let's see. So now I can teleport things.
Yep, you get 2 individual teleports. So from one location to one location, and then do it again. But they're individual actions, so you can follow your heart on those.
Ouch.
Okay, so those were your 2. So it is 6-4 currently.
And that was the first action of the round.
It was.
That's crazy.
Now, are you sure you want to do that?
Yes. Good luck.
Well, I can kill 3 of them.
You can kill 2 of them.
I can kill 3 of them, because remember, 2 warriors can kill 3.
What?
No.
Where does that?
No.
What does it say that? It
It's
doesn't say that
1
anywhere.
for 1.
1 for 1.
Oh,
And you can exhaust them 1 at a time. So you exhaust 1 and then I do the card.
If you had, but, okay.
That's true. That's true. You could kill that.
Yeah, and I'm going to, because I need that card too. So I will exhaust the warrior, and I can kill 2 things. 1,
You get to kill 2 things. I thought you would kill 1 thing.
read it again.
+1.
+1 for every unexhausted.
Oh, warrior.
So I'll ask again.
I didn't
Are you
realize
sure
that.
you want to do that?
I did not realize that was going to happen.
So
I didn't realize that rule. Are
I
you
will-
saying that you're going to let me rewind it and,
Yes.
and move out?
that's why I was like, are you sure you want to do that?
You had a seer here though, right?
Oh, yes, I had a series.
What was the other one that was a leader?
I think it... Well, it doesn't matter because I'm leaving.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Do I have to go... Does it matter where I go to? I can go anywhere. So I can go here.
If you want, you could take more with you if you would like.
I want to take them all. I am leaving there.
Okay.
And then I am going to... Actually, I'm just going to put 1 over here. So I keep a leader
So,
out.
1 action, 2 actions.
Well,
okay.
no, it was this thing.
Wait, that's what I meant. Your 2
Yeah.
navigators.
Navigators.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hear you, Dimitri, but again, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm not trying to beat up on Derek, and if he understood what was coming, he wouldn't have made that move.
Yeah, I didn't.
So,
I thought it was going to be a 1-for-1 exchange.
Right,
a little
no.
risk happening
that's
here.
why I brought 2 warriors, was
Yes.
for that reason, right?
I didn't realize it pumped. Which is the last game we played. The Warriors were pretty powerful. We had the 3 guys.
Now you
running.
need to. I don't know how you get the thing there.
Oh, I can get it. It's going to take me 3 actions to do it, but I can do it. So
Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Action number 1 is to take my shipwright and a settler with me. And we're going to here. That's action number 1. Done.
Okay. I'm paying $2, not 3. No, sorry. I'm paying 2, so paying 5, getting 3 back to do this one.
From Essex, the merchant is there.
The Merchant of Essex.
Oh, and what do I want? I probably want not $5.
And again, our job here, Dimitri, is to show you all the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's less ruthless and less cutthroat than
Correct.
maybe it would normally be,
Correct.
or
Do
whatever.
that.
And now,
all depending.
Oh, right.
I mean, the fact that they've been
Let's
like
move Grimes over since it's not there, and then what's this one? Is that one? No, move that one down, then move this one down,
okay.
and move that one over.
boo.
Marcia.
Woo.
Okay. All right, Derek.
I'll invest in the Seer and Mercia.
That's
the middle one?
is
$3?
right there.
And it's gonna go right there.
Hold on. No, it's got to be on a venture. So you got to bring that out first.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
This,
Well,
right?
it's just hanging out
You need
there.
adventure. What are you doing?
Get your $3 back. Could I interest
doesn't
you
work.
possibly in that German Ocean venture?
Yeah.
Is it gonna cost me 2 actions to do this too?
Yes.
Oh, boof, boof. Yeah, all right. So here we go. Exhausting a dude. Here's my leader. Hi, how we doing? What's this card do?
And put a ship out. It says, move a family member on the map to a venture where you have the majority on the map.
Oh, okay. That's not as good as the other one where I left, but yeah, it's something.
All right. Action number 2.
Damn it.
Activate that card. Done.
Oh. Yeah. Got it.
So you
Okay.
can break the rule.
Yep. Hey, I'm abusing that as long as I can.
Which nobody's gonna, because it's very difficult to dethrone somebody with 3.
Yeah.
Unless you have 2
terrible
warriors
card.
that you're walking around with.
That's
pretty powerful.
that
I'll
is.
bring that
right.
one out.
Yep. All right, Derek.
All right. Well, now I will do this. I will exhaust this,
Yeah, you can.
and it will cost me
$3.
$3.
And where is this going? I'm not like.
Here.
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay. So European Viking Empire. Again, these are hypothetical could be's.
That's right.
So and that's 10 points.
That's what happens when you have a seer and a warrior and a merchant all combined.
I mean, thematically makes sense. Checks out, right? Yeah.
You can see the future.
And the special ability is score 10 points at the end of the game. So there.
Take it.
Here.
I'll take it. That was all. I worked the whole game to get there. I'm done. So we'll move this down because, yes, it's wonderful, and then we'll bring out another one.
Dalriata is a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And the last, nope, in Cortland, I guess. So, okay. So now that we have done that, now we will take Rebay, which,
Oh, now I can look at my legendary.
yeah, we will activate this for the pagan missionary. That will be a shipwright from Rebay, so that will go there. I will get that in a moment. We will do this first. Did not plan well for this one, however. This was more about just trying to get the thing. And I think we will go there, there. Obertrite Seer, which is there. And then here. So I have planned very poorly on this, okay? But it's the Pagan Missionary says, on one venture where you and another player have family members.
Oh, well,
There's that.
yep.
that's done. But here's what it would do. For each of your family member, you can replace a family member of another player with a matching family, basically a Cirrus action. The replaced family member keeps its exhausted, unexhausted state. So I could do that for each. So if you had stayed there, theoretically, I could do that for turn all 4 of yours into mine.
Glad I left.
Theoretically, yeah. So
Well, I mean, it ended up working out well.
yeah, it did.
All right. I'm going to put out a warrior here.
I'm surprised you haven't done it, though.
I just did.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah, well, I did it through that special ability and did that, right?
Derek.
So, Derek, you're up.
I've done all my actions.
How many do I have left? One,
2, I
two.
think.
I have 2 left?
1,
I have 1.
2.
No.
No, wait, no.
1, 2, 3,
He's got more.
4, 5. Whoa. Did I forget to flip these? I did. That should have been flipped and that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that.
You've done
3.
3. Okay, this is
I
your last
apologize.
action.
I dropped the
Yeah.
ball
I'll
over
settle
here. Yep.
Journey there?
4, and then Edward has 1, 2.
I have
3.
3.
So you have
Yeah,
one
so I have
left.
1 more. Yep.
Yeah, because I'm done. Invest. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure, Dimitri. We'll see.
Usually does, though. You're not that far off. You did win by a substantial amount last
I
game.
didn't pay the $4 either. Sorry.
So, yeah, you
There
should
we
do
go.
that.
Yeah. I really need that now. Or that. So I have a 33% chance, theoretically, to be able to get what I need. So I'm going to No, I'm not. There I have no merchants.
I'm going to murmur.
So apparently we're going to throw out a merchant. I can't lose sight of, or are we? Yeah, I am going to throw out a merchant. That will go. Need to be careful of that. Done. All right.
That's it.
I will make sure I get all of these
Thank
now
you.
this time.
Got those? I got these.
This one.
These discs don't move. I thought the discs would move more. They don't move at all.
That's everything. Oh no, I got one over there. Needs to be flipped.
Did I miss one?
Must be the
Oh, I
finish.
did.
Now
All
you're
right.
Now you're foist. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. I'm going to merchant for a total of 2. I have majority there. I have majority there. So that's 2 locations. But the important thing for that is, again, being able to, there, draw 3, discard 1. And so... That seems good. But I also want that. Okay, yeah. We will discard that one and those.
Damn it.
Upacapra.
That's this one.
Yep.
Really? You're gonna come out into my space with your horde?
Yep. That's what he does.
Here's
You
your
don't-
warning.
You could just
Well,
leave my guy there. Just leave my guy there. It's fine. Don't kill him.
That
You don't need to. You don't
that
need to
is
spend
an
action.
option.
Don't need bother
That is an
action.
option
Just
for
let
sure.
Him, let him sit there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna flip this for Grimes middle bottom. $2.
That is okay. This goes
It's
where?
just duplicating this location.
Okay.
for reasons.
I'm gonna
I
flip,
have no
I'm gonna
doubt.
flip this and activate this card. It lets me put
Hold
two.
on, hold on
Oh,
one
no,
second.
I
Hold
can't do
on,
that.
hold on.
Let's do this one, and let's move the Grimes over.
Oh,
Mercia is where? This one? No, I don't want to bring that down. So maybe I don't bring that over. So let's bring this one down because that's fine. And
I think you should bring that and bring that down.
this one is
That
it's
didn't
fine.
work. You move that over.
No, that's all right.
I mean, Mercia, like...
Corellia, merchant. No merchant, but yeah. Okay, Derek, now you may. Taking one action. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I think I'll just place... I'm just going to place a merchant here.
Okay. Shipwright. Thank you. Done.
Shipwright.
Derek.
Oh my god.
Merchant.
Merchant and Rebate.
And yep. Okay, so a moment. I'm trying to be clever. So I feel like we should go over these real quick. This one. Kill everybody wherever I am.
Wow.
In one location. That's the Valhalla battle spirit.
Including yourself, I assume.
No. You may kill all of another player's family members from a
Okay.
location. The next one is the pagan
Valhalla is
legends.
Like you're,
Yeah, kill yourself.
You're in battle. You
Yeah.
Fair.
died and yeah.
In
Pagan
glory.
legends relocate up to 3 family members on a map, one at a time, anywhere.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so that's here. The Norse sagas is place a family member on a location matching a formidable in the market. Oh, it's not there. Oh, it's now there, right? So that's nice. And the trade expansionism is activate 2 different ventures on a map where you have at least 1 family member. Okay?
Okay.
So I have taken 2 actions?
You have taken 1,
2.
2. And I've
Okay.
taken 2. Which one's over there?
How do we get those off the board?
Get what off the board?
What?
These, can
You
we stick them back out here?
You can just pull them if you want.
Really?
Whenever you want to place a family member, you can pull those off and do that.
No, but I have none. That's why I was asking.
You're losing potential ability for anything that you get the idea though, right? Like,
But I don't.
thi-
Like if this came off, there's nothing. Like
further it can do. Yeah, you fair.
I'm all the way in.
Yeah. No, that's a fair point. Yes. And like this one is dead to me, right?
Correct.
Like,
Correct. I'm just wondering.
Yep.
So that
That's how
becomes
you
part
get
of
them
your-
out, right?
Okay. It's just you spend so much to get it there, you don't really want to pull it out. But yeah.
How many actions has everybody taken?
2. Everybody's taking 2.
Two. Yep.
I will do that and put it there. That's 3.
I've got extra cash. I'll spend 2.
An unoccupied venture on the map. Where are you going?
Oh, well, there's literally one place to go. So, right there.
Oh, okay.
That's
Derek,
good.
don't put it there. Don't put it there. There's your warning.
Okay.
Okay.
You still want to, like, do this, though, right?
That's what I'm about to do.
Okay.
You sure you want to put it there?
Yes.
Because you're about to lose it.
That's okay.
Okay. All right. So, I will take that for 5. Yep. That will go there. We'll come and take that. That will go there. I will refill without moving anything. Warrior and Rebay.
You just left Rebay with a warrior.
So then, with that, those 3 die.
With what?
This.
Oh, that's what you chose, that spot?
Right.
Okay.
You get them back, though.
You
Yeah,
do.
I needed dudes.
Sure.
That was your 3rd turn?
Yes. 1, 2, 3,
No, 4.
4.
That was
I'm
your last
done.
turn.
I'm done for the year. Or the generation, as it were.
I'll do this.
Derek?
So I could do this, right? And I could take this one, and I could take that one at the end. No.
Yeah. 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 I don't see a reason why you wouldn't. Sure.
2
That makes sense.
different
Yeah. Any 2
Riverlands.
Riverlands. Yep.
2 different.
Mm-hmm.
There, really?
I'm trying to get control of one other one here. And oh no, it has to be different. Oh, it can be here also.
No, it could be there.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
Totally.
can count for itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Done. I'm done. Sure.
We're done.
Okay.
So,
Final round.
yep. I'll take
Oh, I guess I could have went here, right? And there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll-
It's a location, but it's not a venture.
that's
so
fine.
in case
It can
okay.
become a venture, right?
Yes, it totally could.
This one, this one.
Okay. Done.
I think so.
Yep.
And
Last one. This
Here we
is
go. 4 actions. Enjoy it. Don't forget majorities.
Yep. Correct.
Okay.
I don't think all the powers I have don't put out people, which is kind of the problem that I have.
I'm gonna run out of action. I
wish I had a settler in Mercia. My settlers are all stuck.
Okay, I need to remember what these were. I hate you now.
All right, so I will venture here, and we'll see what's there.
That's green.
Yep.
Which one did you venture with?
The warrior.
Okay, so put out a boat.
And that gain 5 and pay 2 to anybody else that's present.
Okay.
Draw the top formidable. Place a venture, if empty, and then place a matching family member in its location, then discard that. Okay. So basically, for instance, if we drew that, we would place a venture in Morovia if it were empty. It's not. And then you would place a warrior in Morovia. Okay? So, as an example. Oh, 4 actions. I know one of them's got to be that. Has to. That's the most points. I mean, it just has to. And One, 2, 3, and then figure out what to do with the fourth. Checks out. Shipwright in rebay. Done.
Rebate. Oh, there. Can I get one of my settlers from the board? Yeah, that one. Thank you. Actually, no. I'll take the other one. I'll take this one.
Oh, I thought you were.
No. Because this one has no impact, right? The other
Sure.
one does. The other one's like majority over there.
Sure, it keeps
prevents.
me from being able to
Yeah.
expand, but hey, this just in. I'm not.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And now I'm like, fine, we'll just do this.
What was that? Gain 2?
For every venture, 2 money for every venture.
Oh,
Majority
okay.
in the German Ocean.
And this is for every gain 2 for each family member talent that you had the most of on the map. Max of 6. For each one family member talent that you had the most. All right. That's not going to happen. That will.
Really?
Oh,
Derek?
I want some 2 points.
Oh yeah, it's your home territory. Where is my? Oh, I forgot my home territory.
You got 2 points there.
That's 2 actions done. I activated my special ability, as I am wont to do.
That's only 2 actions.
Yep.
I've done 3.
I've done 3 also. Right.
Yeah,
so
we
this is my
both have a
last.
board.
Yeah, you have a
Now
boat.
I'll take that other settler.
Hold on. Here, maybe
one,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
And I'm just at this point trying to like protect one of the majorities I have, right? So I don't know if it makes a difference really. Let's do that.
Yeah, there's no way I
Yay.
can do them both.
Yeah. Oh, right. No, I wasn't getting the 2 points. You get the 2 points. That's fine. Yeah.
It was either you get 2 points or cancel me out.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't think I can do it.
It's all yours. We're done.
Yeah, you
Our
have
game's-
2 actions left.
Our game is complete.
All right, so here. I have to control 3 of these. I do.
Yep.
I have to control 3 of these. I do. But I want to complete this. And if I do that, I take that. Here's the problem. I'm short cash.
So close to getting my hard. I mean, my legendary.
So I either forego the 10 or I forego the 9. Oh, that's so
10 points
gross.
is more than 9.
By $2. And didn't I say earlier, I should have plenty of money to make it to the end of the game? Whoopsie.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
Because I have 2 actions left. That won't help me getting anything there. Because I can get the money and then take the action, but I lose that, and then I lose the 3rd control. I don't see any way out of this jail. Because it has to be a warrior.
Yes,
So,
correct. And that's what we were talking about earlier. That because once you pigeonhole yourself, do you have enough people to do it? But you do. You do have enough people. It's just
no,
not in a good
I have
position.
enough to be able to do everything I need. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's got to be active. Does it? Right?
What?
Yeah, I can't take it from there. So never mind. All right. Then for here, for $6, and then I'll just spend 5 of it for my last action to do that.
Which is 10 points.
But I forego 9.
Well, yeah.
You don't. Can you like leave it and make this one go also? That'd be nice.
Give him 2 points. So nobody gets 0.
Interestingly, first time I've seen the board filled.
But yeah, for all of us.
Should I get poker chips too?
But everything's filled. Like this
sure.
is filled, that's filled, that's filled.
And Sapme, a trader, came out. There we go.
Ooh, I like the poker chips. Then
All right, so now we go into final scoring. Because we're out of actions. God, that kills me.
Woo.
All right, so here we go. So first off, majorities. So do it by player. Go for it, Shrey.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that's 18 points. 2 points apiece.
All right, 18.
And I have
Derek?
1, 2, 3.
And 1 because of this,
Yes,
right?
because of that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 16. You have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a dime.
arguably more presence on the board of astrology.
Right. So, all right, then our missions. So here, I'll do mine since I'm lamenting mine here.
10 points.
Hey,
Hey.
have at least 3 formidables with a warrior. I do.
Wow.
Have 3 ventures. I have majority in Ganvik and 3 in the Riverlands. I don't. I missed it by that 1. And I couldn't get enough to come out for the leaders.
Oh.
I had 2 of them. So I had 1, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4 warriors. So that's going to be 7.
7.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I missed out by a hair on both of them.
My green was really easy. Make sure there's ventures in the blue area.
Checks out. Okay, so there's
Pretty
3.
easy. My medium one is having a majority in that area where I had no majority, so that was not happening.
Okay.
And then my the other one was to have no members of my family left, and there's no members. So yes. So
Oh,
checks.
so you were trying to thin out.
Yes,
Okay.
the whole time I was
Nice.
just trying to get rid of people, and then you guys were killing them, and they were coming back. And then have a majority of 2 in each one of the areas. So that's why I was trying to creep in here at the end. Did not happen.
Hold on, you needed 2 ventures in
Yes.
each area.
In each area. Yeah.
Okay,
That's why I
gotcha.
was trying to like stay in, have a foothold in one of these, which
Okay.
was this one. So that was the difference of me
Gotcha.
getting 9 points.
Ah, well, I feel you.
So you get 10?
Bring
Yeah, 10
your
points.
points up on your player board.
There you go.
Okay.
So mine are have at least 10 family members on the map,
Oh.
which I have. Clearly, there's a ton.
Clearly, there's enough purple out there. Yeah, fair.
Have majority on the have majority in more ventures than any other player, which I got more than I got.
That's why you were trying to
Right at
spread
the
out.
end.
Like, okay, all right,
Wow.
that makes sense.
By
This
1.
isn't going to make up the difference with these points.
Yeah, right.
But it'll get me a reasonable amount. Have at least 3 formidables with the settler talent, which I have 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Checks out. Well done.
And then have an ancestor on each slot on the advanced ancestry board. So so I'm on each of the.
Oh, of the inner ring.
Yeah.
So you got all 4 of you.
I got all
Hey, well done. That's awesome.
Dimitri's right.
He did have something in his back pocket. Checked out.
I mean,
It's,
what?
Hold on.
10
Here's my
points?
shocked face.
It's 12 plus 24.
Look, wait. 10 points. 10 points. 24.
Seems good.
Well, but it's not going to make up for the rest of it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And then, all right, now count. The only thing left is 10, 8, or 4, right? So, hold on. Shrey,
4.
get your 4. And so, leader in the clubhouse with
25, 30, 46.
46. Derek,
Yeah. So 10.
No, sorry. 25, 35, 40. Yeah, 46.
46. Okay.
18. 12.
Whoa. 18, 22,
Oh.
26,
You just, yeah. Go ahead.
26,
26.
26,
Yeah.
coupled with 26,
Yes.
52.
52. Nice.
Leader in
bad.
the clubhouse.
Not bad.
And for me, I have no idea, but I don't think it's going to be that much, but we'll see. I haven't mathed, so we'll see.
You guys, I was getting really lucky.
10.
With the draws, so.
18, 26, and 12 is 38, 48, 49, 50, 55.
55.
What did you have, Derek?
52? Is that what you said?
And
46.
so,
Very
55.
close.
Yeah, it was.
Very
That was
close.
competitive. I feel like, yeah. So,
There was no runaway leader in this.
No,
you
not
don't
at
really
all.
know. Like you know that somebody's in a lead because of things coming out. They give them a little bit of an advantage, right?
Yep.
And that's kind
Yep.
of how you. It's not like everybody goes after the guy that's in the lead.
so, yeah, that was definitely what?
None of those came out. You might want to mention.
Oh, okay, yeah. One other thing that could have been endgame scoring. Yeah, oddly, we didn't see a single one of these, did we? Here, any ones that have the little star on it. if you have a leader,
I had that last time.
a shipwright, and a settler here at the end of the game, gain 5 points.
Yeah, last time we had 4 of those tiles.
Yeah, so, and again, there's so many of these.
And that
so
tile actually scores you 7 points because you get the placement of the majority and the tile itself.
Right, well, because likely with 3, you're going to have majority out there.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, there we go. Oh, wow, did I really? Oh, God, yeah, horrible teacher. I'm sorry. I shame me. Yeah. Shame. But there you go. That is, as they say, what was it? It was Pax Viking Jr. Is some people were reference. I don't think so. I don't think this is. I think this is just within the same family.
Yeah.
But feels like it's a completely different animal.
There is a Pax Viking Jr. on the Kickstarter.
Ah, that's what it is. I'm confused. It's late. I'm tired. Never mind what he said. Ignore me. Okay. Anyway, hey, if y'all enjoyed that, a few things. First off, go check out the Kickstarter. Links down below. Yeah, Kickstarter went live today. It's going for a few weeks. Again, this has that, as we talked about, like 3/4 of the way through, the feed into Pax Viking as well, thematically as well as mechanically. Yeah, give us a thumb, subscribe, consider supporting the show if you find value in what it is we do, helping you make informed decisions on whether or not a game is good for you and your group. Not trying to sell you on it, just trying to say, hey, show it. Do you think this is a good match for you? If so, yay. If not, yay. We've done our job in that regard. So certainly would appreciate the support in that way. Very much so. Y'all have anything else? No? All right. Big thanks to everybody over at Ion.
And always remember, there's always 1,300 games that you can learn on the YouTube channel right now.
There's 1,300 plus videos, most of which are of different games.
Well, we learn.
I mean, there's like 1,000 of them are Age of Steam, to be fair.
1,000. Okay, only 1,000.
You're right. No,
300
seriously.
games that are unique.
Yeah.
And 1,000 Age of Steam.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, hey, it's all there. Just go check it out here on the channel. Certainly appreciate it. We'll be back later on this week with other stuff. What day of the... I don't even remember what day of the week it is.
Thursday? You have
Today's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday? Yeah, we got something on Thursday, so we'll see you all then. I'm Edward.
Trey.
I'm Derek.
Thanks a lot for doing this. And thank you to Martin, who helped us with the pre-play of this, but wasn't on the stream. So y'all have a great night. Thanks for watching. Certainly appreciate it. Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Stay dry out there, because it's been pouring rain the last, what feels like month.
All the way down to New York, my coworkers were like, it's raining out here. And I was like, wait, what?
Constantly raining. Yeah. So good stuff.